Oh snap! What's good, folks and jokes? It's your boy, finally, OZ from the NYC.
It is Corey C from the Austin T. Got my girl over here in this B.
What up, son?
Yeah, look at you all perky for the Twitch over here.
Yes.
You don't
my first time on after all this transfer, so yeah.
Exactly. You don't get this happy around me like you do for Mr. Twitch.
Twitch pays.
Yeah. Okay, is that what it is? So you saying you a hoe then?
What?
If I'm a hoe, you're a bigger hoe.
I am a bigger hoe. We doing commercials and everything here. Let's be hoes together. Let's have a big old hoe down. How's everybody doing tonight? Corey Coleman over here. Got my girl over here, Miss Mia. And the return of the one, the only. His absence has been felt. We have missed him. Mr. Oz Green.
What is going on? Whole times 3. Don't forget me.
Yeah, oh, you want some of this hoedown right here?
A taste of that, sweet.
It's good. Sweet and tasty meat. How you doing, man?
All right, man. Got a little bit of a cold, but I'm back on it for a little bit, man.
That's good, man. That's good. You've been going through a lot. You've been having some illnesses in the family and everything. Now you're ill, and oh my God. I just hope I can bring a smile to your face tonight.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. This will definitely put a cherry mood on me, man. I need to clear my head for a couple things. So, man, this will definitely be a good, distractor of what's been going on. And I want to thank you, Corey, for reaching out and checking up on me. And I want to thank some of the Toasties who reached out to see how my mom's is doing. She's doing all right. She's not 100%, but she's on the road to it. So I'll take
Awesome.
that. You know what I mean? So thank you all for the prayers and the thoughts and all that.
Yeah, man. We all wish you and your whole family well, man. That's one thing about it. Look, this community and myself, and I know you and I, we've had words. I know I've yelled at y'all a few times, but we do look out for each other. I can say that. And they've been looking out for you. Oh, and for those of you who might be new here, because we are on this platform right here, Twitch full time. Oz, you haven't been here, Oz.
No.
Twitch, Oz. How you doing?
What up, Twitch? God damn it.
And
I heard about y'all.
Oh, heard about y'all. Heard y'all was dead. But let me go ahead and say hi to the Twitch fam out there since we're hollering at them. Twitch, how you doing out there? Good to see you this evening. Oh, heard about y'all. Heard y'all was dead. Look at that. Twitch is hollering back at me.
Nice.
Oh, how y'all doing tonight? Good to see you. Good to have you here. I know it's late, so
Twitch people.
I know Twitch people's up in here. I know it's late. I know it's one of the later shows that we do, and sometimes we gotta do the shows late because we have to go see. Oh my God, I'm twitching with anger over here, slapping everything around these hands, these cursed big ass black ass hands. No, we go see movies, and so we have to work our way around the movie schedules, which is what we did this evening. So, I hope that you guys can stick around with us and hang out. And we got followers here tonight. Angela the Terrible. Angela, I'm sure you're fine. You're not so terrible. Of course, I haven't met you yet. You might be a pain in the ass.
You don't know me.
Yeah, you don't know. Bet you don't know me. You might be a pain in the ass. I don't know about you, Angela. But I'm going to say right now.
Trying to tell you.
She's trying to tell us. Let us know. Straightforward. Put it in her name. But you know what? I haven't met you before, so I'm just going to. Hey, look, you're following us, so I'm just going to assume that you have good taste and you're an awfully good person. But.
So on this chat, people cannot send photos and stuff like the other one?
No, they'll have to use the other chat. And you know what? I'm not going to
Okay.
ignore them. Look, because only on that other chat, the people, we got this new chat over here, but don't think I'll ever forget about the original chat-a-tat-tat. Oh,
yes,
Monkey Mondays in the
Monkey.
chat. Oh, look at that. We got Skull doing double duty. Skull is actually in both chats. Skull is one of our moderators, and Skull is actually double dipping a little bit.
The reason I ask is because on the Twitch chat, I saw somebody says monkeys. I thought I guess he cannot send photos, but he says he just say
You
it.
can't. They can't show monkeys, but they can yell it up in the trees.
Yes.
Monkeys.
It's like
Monkeys. And got plenty of monkeys for you tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you for the original chat being up in there. Glad to have you. Some things never change. We're going to talk more about this Twitch transition as we go along with the show. We had a very successful run yesterday. A very successful premiere.
Yes, I heard.
If you will. Yeah, it was very well. A lot of people showed up to see what this Twitch thing was all about. And we appreciate that with you guys. And like I said, I know that this is one of the later shows, but we do hope that we get some of you guys in to watch us. If not, I hope you watch the VOD when it goes up.
It's not that late. Come on, guys.
It ain't that late. Get your ass up. It ain't that bad.
He wasn't doing nothing anyway.
Man, you ain't got no life. We are your life. You know that. So come on in and join us. So let me say hi to some of these people up in the chat right now. The new chat. Let me holler at some of these folks right here. Skull, like we said, he got one toe in the original chat and one toe over here. Angry Asian, of course, is back. Alex, how you doing? Infamous. What's going on? Brando Black. What is that? Brando Black Weirdo? How you doing over there, Freddie?
I love these names, man.
Yeah. Gene Jetter Twitch is up in so many. Some
Holy Man says we need a monkey emote.
We do. You know what? I have them. I'll make one. I'll make a monkey emote. The closest that we can get to it, I put a pixie with really big eyes, so she kind of looks like a marmoset or something. So
cute stuff works.
Cute stuff always works. But as I said, folks, glad to have you here and hope you stick around for the show. We have a good show for you, but Oz, I don't know if you remember, man, why you were here. I mean, besides you giving us a really cool title for a show, I don't know if you realize why you were here, man.
No, I forgot already.
Did you? Need I remind you why you were here? Why she's here? Why we're all here?
Yeah, well, jog my memory, man. It's been such a long time, my brother. Please jog my memory.
It's been a couple of weeks, Oz. Let me remind you of our mission statement over here on the wonderful What Up Son program. You know, What Up Son happens to show on a Monday evening. And Mondays, as much as it might be sunny in some places, I know it's cold as hell in some places. It might be sunny outside. It might be a good day. The children are out there playing. Flowers are growing. All kind of wonderful stuff is happening. You can't see it because your ass is stuck inside, working, doing things you don't like to do, including giving that ass out. Yes, look, you're making this man cry with this story right here. You know how it is. You wake up on Monday, first thing that happens, husband or wife or both, you know, if they have both, both take some of that ass cheek right there. One takes the left cheek, other takes the right cheek. And then the kids, while you trying to sit down for breakfast, they put their hand on the chair, take a little bit of ass. Dog and the cat looking at you before you leave the house. We ain't gonna do nothing now, but we gonna get our piece of ass. You get to work. Co-worker, running that jibs, flapping their gums, and you don't want to hear all that shit. Here, take some ass. Get away from me. You're getting ready to sit down. Boss, hey, come here. Give me some of that ass. Before you even leave, janitor says, hey, you know what? I might be the low guy on the totem pole, but I got to have some of that ass. Get home. Dog and the cat said, we told you the ass. And right when you think that it's good to sit down and finally get together with your true friends, you feel a little claw under there. What is that? That hamster! Takes that ass, but you know what? In your pocket, you save just a little wee bit of ass for us. That's the most important piece of ass because you know what you get for that. You get wonderful stories, some great conversation, and cooking in the oven right now over here, baby.
F-bird.
Oz, what is it?
Oh, I seem to remember now. Foolishness.
Foolishness, Oz.
Yes.
Oh, how could
I want to pull it out right now because it's smelling so good, but I know it's not ready. But let me tell you the ingredients. It's getting crispy. Let me tell you the ingredients that I put in there today. Today's recipe calls for just a little bit of driving chihuahuas.
Oh, my God.
Legion of Doom members. Again, yeah. I think if you get a couple of them actually this week, or 2 for 1. Man-eating pigs.
What?
Man-eating pigs. Oh, let me see.
Tables have turned, it sounds like.
TSA discovering sex toys and all. It's going to be a good dish for you today. It's going to be.
Like it.
I'm telling you, go ahead, grab yourself a plate. Just get it ready because you're going to love what we're serving up today. So happy to have you here this evening. And who knows what else will happen. As you know, this is streamed live. We cannot predict what might happen. We have no control over the future. So be careful, people out there. And as I said, chat, you have actually been very, very good to us. And you've been very supportive these last couple of, today and yesterday. I want to thank you guys for coming in and joining us and being part of the show this evening. We're going to try to do the best that we can for you, and we're going to be hollering at you off and on throughout the show. So if you come across anything that you'd like to add to this heap of foolishness, I'll gladly welcome it. Also, I'm trying to think, is there anything else going on out there? You know, we got some commercial breaks. If you want to send any emails, please do. I'll tell you how to do that in a little bit. And I will explain a whole lot more about this transition and how that's going and what we're doing and all. Okay, that's good. And all kind of stuff that's happening right there. Oh, let me see. Where are we right now? You know something, though? But before we get into it too deep, before we go any further, as I said, we have some wonderful stories and conversation and, of course, the foolishness. All that coming right up, right after a word from this sponsor. Jesus, I hope this works right here. A word from my sponsor. And it does. Yay! So we got a minute. You're new to this whole advertising thing, so
yeah, so
we're gonna be showing, and we just have a minute. We're gonna sit up here and just kind of bullshit with each other. I have a little scroll down at the bottom of the screen that gives me a countdown. I was glad to have you back, though, man. I hope everything's going well with your folks.
Well, no, thank you so much for hanging out and dealing with all this craziness with me, man. I really do appreciate it. Things are going all right. My dad's hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. My sister's hanging in there. Most importantly, mom is hanging in there. You know what I mean? So get it done. She has a procedure coming up in the next day or two, and from there things should be looking better.
Yeah, hoping that everything is going to be good for you folks out there. And I got to tell you guys, let me see here. There are some things that I want to remind you about. Like I said, I have not forgotten about the old site, which I'm going to be telling people about. Got some questions about that. I'm not going to leave you hanging on that. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back. Just talking about the old site with the people and everything that can go on with the transition. And let me see here. As you know, now let me say this before we actually get too far into everything here. I know we got some stuff to get into. And again, thank you guys for being here tonight. Glad to have all you chatters up in here. But let me tell you what's happening here tonight. And with this whole Twitch transition. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to make clear to everybody. If you have subscribed to Double Toasted and your subscription just ended, you should be able to just kind of move on, and you don't have to resubscribe. You can actually just subscribe to Twitch if you want to, or just watch the shows for free if you like. But if you have a subscription for the year, or if you have your subscription renewed, let me know, and I will actually try to reimburse people and get people caught up and everything. And speaking of the old site, so we still have the old site, and the old site we're going to be charging $2.99 for, and that's pretty much just to keep our archive stored. We have all of our videos from before over there, and I don't want to take them off because that's years worth of videos. So if you go over there and donate $2.99, subscribe, donate $2.99, you'll get to keep our archive, but you'll also help us with some of the exclusive streams that we have on there. Like I said, we're going to be doing reviews specifically just for that. We're going to be doing viewing parties for the site. It's not going to be on Twitch. It's going to be over here. And also, it's going to help keep things organized. Things that aren't as organized as they are on Twitch, as they are over here. So you'll be able to have everything in the proper category, easier to find them, easier to search. So that's another reason why we're keeping the site. And also we're keeping the site because, well, you never know when somebody's going to say something stupid or do something stupid and get banned over here. And I don't want that to happen to me and not have any other recourse to go to without, I don't want to go for days without streaming. I don't want to go for days without being able to talk to you guys. That just disrupts everything. Any questions, Oz, on the whole Twitch thing? And you guys out there, if you have any questions, put them in the chat or email them.
No, everything's good. I'm just happy that everything is pretty much the same. Everybody's getting a little bit more, actually. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of happy about. Everybody's getting more, and the whole transition is a lot less painless than I thought it would be. But chat, before we go any further, if you have any questions at all, as I said, I think we kind of covered everything, but just, one more time. If we have any questions from people about something I might not have covered, or maybe you just went around when I covered it the first time, let me know. Let me know, and I'll be happy to answer as many questions as I can, as well as I can. Baby, you see any questions up there that people?
Let's see.
Let me see. Shit, just keep the site up for the drunk shows. That's kind of what I'm doing.
How'd you know?
Hope we get more drunk shows, screenings. Yes, you will. Yeah, you will. That's the whole point of that. So you will be getting more, quote unquote, drunk shows and drunk viewing parties. So that's what we're kind of saving that for, because we can't really go as crazy like that on Twitch as we can over there. So yeah, that's kind of what we're keeping it for. Let me see here. Oh, somebody said, "What's the drunk show?" Oh, newbie up in here.
Oh, you're missing a lot.
Oh, fresh meat. Well, hey man, you're just gonna have to find out. Yeah, these people tell you, but you're gonna really have to experience it to know what it's like. Let's see what else we got here. Oscar viewing party on Double Toasted. Yeah, see, it's things like that. The Oscar viewing parties, and yeah. So I like the OG chat, but the Twitch chat gets priority now. Yeah, I mean it's kind of easier to keep up with that, but I'll be checking on the OG chat. That's kind of the thing for the OGs to go in there and kind of do their thing. If y'all, I'll be checking with you though, but I'm scared y'all may be putting up titties or something and getting me kicked off of here.
I watch the new the Twitch chat called the old chat boomers or some crap like that. They'll start beefing. Don't do that.
Yeah, maybe I should call it that boomer chat.
Don't do that.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, it's good to see you guys. If you have anything to ask me, let me know. No one's posting in the OG chat. That's the thing. You guys I told you I would keep it, but you guys kind of transitioned over to the new chat and just stayed there. So nobody gave me shit about the old chat, not looking at it enough or anything. You kind of seem okay with the new chat that we have here. Not that I'm ignoring what we had before, because I know y'all can't show pictures and GIFs and up in here, but
Boomers and Zoomers.
Oh, don't put this on us. Well, am I put it on there? Let's see here. Let me see the chat. The chat is this chat is pretty awesome. I mean, yeah, these platforms that got billions of dollars are able to kind of come in and polish everything and make it somewhat a smooth, enjoyable experience. So yeah, they kind of know what they're doing. They've been at this a little while. Oh, we got a subscriber here. Why Lucius? Is that why Loxios? Hey, thank you. Whatever the hell your name is. Thank you for subscribing.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's his name right there for the people that see it. Now I have to cut off. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut on the. I might cut on the alerts tonight. If they get too annoying, then I'll cut it off. But I'll cut it on just so you guys can hear right now, because you guys are actually being very generous, and I always want to make sure I hear when you're donating or you're subscribing or following, because that makes us feel really good.
Yeah, right. Like, let's make a song, guys. Play. It's like,
well, I know. I have you'll hear it. Martin hates it.
Because Martin thinks you're making fun of him. That's why.
Yeah, like I don't have. So I have the when we get alerts, I have them set to these sound bites that I like. I'm sure you probably heard one of them.
Oh yeah.
Like one of them is Rudy Ray Moore, and it's the end of Disco Godfather. So when somebody follows, you hear, "Take your hands off me!" Ah! And so Martin was in the middle of saying something really serious. I think he was talking about something serious too. And he was like, "Yeah, this racism out here. Take your hands off me!" Ah! And he just stops and just looks at me like I interrupted him on purpose.
Sure.
Yeah, you kind of did, picking that weird sounds for all that stuff. Can't you just pick something?
No. Craziness is what makes money over here on Twitch. And it does. Hey, Juicy Herman and I, we had no problem with it.
Okay. Let's hear it then.
Well, we'll wait for somebody to follow or subscribe, and then you'll hear it. So it's not as crazy as it.
Then follow or subscribe, guys, or both.
Or both.
I want to hear it.
Follow or subscribe just to make her happy, just so she can hear what we're talking about here. And I think I have
next
it
thing
turned
they're
up.
like, unfollow.
But good to have you guys here tonight, man. As I said, I thought that was one right there. That is
I heard something, but
that is not. As I said, got a lot of good foolishness for you tonight, and some good conversation. And before we get into that, let me make sure that everybody is here tonight. Speaking of following, let me make sure that everybody is here tonight and joining us in the world famous Double Hosted Studios. Some good conversation. All you have to do, don't get up, don't do anything. It's probably cold outside where you are. Your balls hanging out and everything. Don't do anything.
Wow.
Yeah, don't do anything. Just sit your nasty ass back down. Simply pop open the keyboard. You like that? Huh? Pop open the keyboard and type in for us kcoolmans@gmail.com. That's KCOOLMANZ@gmail.com. You email us with any kind of questions, comments, compliments, insults, input, and or advice. Want to be part of the program this evening as we're asking you to was simply in an email. Put any information that you think it takes to get a hold of you. Press in. Bam! Oh my God! Don't hurt her. Oh, don't hurt the baby. Up in your home, hollering at you and hosting World House Calls. Oh, there's one right there. There's one right there.
I like it.
Derek 407. Thank you for following. Also, get a hold of us. Follow us on the Twitter, Instagram, the Facebook. Type in Double Toast for all of that. Want some private time with me on Facebook? Type in Corey.Coleman.5. If I'm too busy out there hollering at these folks, Mr. Oz Green, can you help me?
No doubt. Check your boy out at Facebook, Oswald Green. It's with an S and an extra E at the end of Green. Check me on Instagram, Oz_what up, or email me at ozwhatup@gmail.com. Miss Mia, talk to the people.
Hey guys, follow me on Instagram, Mia M. Coleman. Easy peasy.
Easy and peasy. It's also easy peasy to do something else. Join us here in our world famous Double Dope studio. Now with one easy couch and another peasy couch right there. All you gotta do is email us, kcoolmans@gmail.com. Let us know what your plans are for Austin. Gonna be visiting, moving here, whatever you're doing. Pop your head to the door and say hello. Get us some details. Get back some details. Now we can accommodate you.
Oh man.
All right then. Mr. Green Jeans, how you doing, sir? Let's catch up with you, man, before we get into this foolishness over here. Can bake a little bit more. How you doing, man?
Yeah, been good, man. Just laying low, dealing with my moms, but nonsense never stops. I see stuff, and I've been seeing stuff for the past couple weeks.
Oh no!
I've been storing it up, so I got a mega story to tell everybody.
Oh, you have to take one big massive shit of nonsense right now. You've been storing it all up.
I've been constipating for a long time, and I gotta take the serious dump and tell you what's going on.
Well, go ahead, spread them cheeks, dump all that right now. What happened?
Yeah, let me get a good proper stance here. So check it out, man. I think it's a wrap for the White Knight, son. The White Knight is done. Captain Saberho, all of them.
Oh, really? Boy Scouts, Eagle Scouts, everybody, huh?
It might be over, man. I seen some act of kindness get scoffed at, questioned, and almost damn near come to blows. These women ain't having no kind shit no more.
Chivalry is dead and women killed it. That's what you're saying.
We might as well kill it. I can't even spell it, so we might as well be dead. These women ain't having your shit no more.
Oh, so, what did you do? You blew it up.
I didn't do anything.
You fucking idiot. You blew it up.
Well, you know me. I ain't do shit. I just watched.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't help. You don't ever be on fire around Oz because he will throw no water on you, not even piss on you.
I will point you in the right direction where to go. Not it.
What happened, man? What act of kindness backfired now, sir?
Well, this comes in 3 acts. So act number 1. All right. So I'm on the train, of course.
Oh, Tales from the Train.
Well, yes. From this one is Tales from the Train. So check it out. So an older woman is on the train and she's standing. And some guy is sitting down and he transformed into the White Knight. He gets up and offers the seat to the woman. The woman looks at him and says, I don't need your seat.
Okay.
Wow.
At that point, you should have known something was up and walk your ass on.
I don't, with an attitude too, I don't need your seat. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, all right, White Knight, don't worry about that.
You tried.
Don't worry, you're good. Round number 2. At this point, I'm at a store, and I'm heading out of the store, right? And then the White Knight is walking inside of the store, but behind them is a younger woman. So the White Knight, being the White Knight, he holds the door and let the woman go instead. The woman looks at him, shakes her head, and walks to another door and opens that up and walks in herself.
And that's what she said. Take your hands off of me. Ah! Hey, thank you for the follow. Trogdor Killer.
No doubt. Thank you, brother. And at that point now, the door's open, so I walked through it and thanked him.
Somebody got to use that door.
So as I walked through, I said, yeah, rest assured, White Knight, don't worry about it. Definitely the 3rd time will be the charm. Don't you worry, brother. You keep on fighting the goddamn fight.
No good deed goes unpunished.
I believe in you. Right? But I was wrong, son. So I rolled up to the train again. These are all different days, by the way. Roll to
Mm.
I'm going down to my train. I hear shouting match between a man and a woman. Not sure what the hell they was arguing about, but they was going off. But it doesn't matter because the white knight is there. He's on the scene to stop everything, right?
Da, 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 da.
Comes through. He says, "Actually, sir, I think this woman has a point here, and clearly you don't." And before he could finish saying what he had to say, the woman cuts him off and says, "What the fuck? I was talking to you."
And you shut the fuck up too.
Yeah, what's
I
wrong
was
with
like,
these
wow.
bitches?
Eat a dick. You
It was tough. And at that point, the train was coming, and the white knight said, "You know what? Fuck it," and walked in front of the train. Well, no, he ain't.
Was this the same guy in every situation?
No,
No,
of
it
course
was
not.
Okay, I was about to say, wow, this dude's having a shitty day. The kindest guy in the world is having the worst day.
It was different people, but I'm saying this to say that I guess it comes to a point where you, as a quote unquote man, you're trying to do these things that I guess you were taught when you were younger, that generation, to do these things for these women, and now I guess is it being looked at as something rude now
You,
to hold the door to try to de-escalate a situation where it looks like something may happen bad for a female. I don't know. What's the problem now?
yeah, this will actually be a great question to bring up to the chat. I might even put up a poll in here, which
Yeah.
we can do in like a 3-minute poll for people. Because, Oz, you tell me these stories all the time, man. And this happens a lot where you're around dudes who try to help women. Women need a door open. Women need somebody to defend their honor. Women, need somebody to pick up their stroller. And it always backfires on the ass. And it always
Don't
seems to
say
happen around you.
always.
What's that?
Don't say always.
Well, I know to him,
My
it seems
story
like
there, it's always bad.
I don't know if women are just a different breed in New York. Maybe they're just a whole different breed of independence. Now,
Well,
I mean, okay, baby, I got you. What do you know? We happen to have a woman in the room.
there you
Uh-oh.
go.
And I want to ask the chat. I want to ask the chat too, but I mean,
But
okay,
you're right.
I'm not around you all the time, baby, but do guys open doors for you? Do guys do kind things for you? And how do you
They
react?
do, and I take it.
And you take it.
And I thank them. If somebody wants to give their seat to me, I'll take it. Why wouldn't I? If
Yeah.
somebody opens me a door, I'll go through it. Why wouldn't I? It's like,
Why wouldn't I?
that's stupid.
the Miss Mia story. Why wouldn't I?
I mean, if a woman holds the door, I'll go through it as well. It doesn't have to be a man.
Chat, I want to go to you guys and ask you the same question right here. What the hell is going on? Now, do you have the same? I don't want to know. Get your goddamn bottle up my shot, please, ma'am. Now, I don't want no incel type answers, anything either. I don't want no guys who are just angry at women in general who don't even have any like interaction with them. You just don't like the concept of vaginas. But I would like to know: are you guys? Do y'all experience this? Because I never really see this as much as Oz does.
It may be a New York subway thing. I don't know.
Alex
Or
says
just
my
New York-
girlfriend loves when I open the door for her, being kind and respectful. Gene Jetter says, I had men and women open doors for me. That's probably New York. That's New York power, baby. Yeah, I love this answer right here. Canada still has its soul. Yeah, I hold doors open for people, and it's never taken in a bad way. You know what, man? I'm gonna put up a poll right now. This is one of the cool things
Yeah,
about
please do.
being here on Twitch and being able to do stuff live. You can actually put up polls. Oz, do you mind if I actually put up a poll and ask these people their experiences
Sure.
with this? Because you
Please
bring
do.
up some good stories and questions. What'd you say?
No, yeah, no. I said, please do, man. And keep in mind, this all didn't happen in one day, and this doesn't happen all the time. It's just
Yeah.
these instances that I saw, like, wow, okay, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy too, and just trying to see, like, yo, does anybody else experience this, or has anything happened to them? Because I know when I go into the office, sometimes women have held the door open for me, and it'll be something to me. It's like, you guys go first, but I'm not saying nothing. I just take it and keep going.
Let me,
You know.
and the reason I'm not putting on Oz because Oz is on a different screen. So when Oz is talking, I'm multitasking. You might just see me sometimes because you can't see what I'm doing here on the screen. You can't see the magic here. But let me see here.
Yeah,
All
because
right, so I'll put this,
oh,
this is
sorry,
my
go ahead.
question: is chivalry dead? Is that good enough?
Mm,
Give me a better question
mm,
here.
the better question would be: are today's women don't like chivalry or something like that?
Are are today's women
Yeah, today's women
independent
to a fault.
to a fault? I'll put let me put
To a
that.
fault.
Yeah.
Are today's women independent to the point of being mean? I'll put that.
There you go. I like that.
Are
Yeah.
today's women? Sorry guys, I'm out the shot a little bit, but I got to type this poll right. Uh,
So,
independent to the point of
You disloyal,
being
fool ass,
mean.
bitch made punk.
And it's a simple answer. So you hear that bitch made punk. You got Denzel up in there. Thank you for subscribing, whoever that was right there. Yes.
Too independent
I-
to take politeness.
Let me see here. Yes, I see it too. Or no, it's
Just
you,
Oz.
I'll put that in there and see how long. I'll set this for 3 minutes, and
Mm.
I will start the poll. Start the poll right now. Now, here's the thing. I can't see the poll in the chat, I don't think. Oh, actually, I can. All right. Actually, I can see it. There it is right there. Are women independent to the point of being mean? There it is right there. And Oz, there's so far, we got 3 minutes, but I'm looking at the results happen so far. Uh-oh, Oz, it's so far. It always going up and down. Some people say yes. No, Oz, it's just you. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's Vegas. Thank you for the subscription.
Nice.
Oz, people still might believe in hope. People still might believe in people. People still might believe in the world.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Maybe not every woman are as mean as a New York woman. We don't know.
That could be it. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's just regional.
And again, you don't know what these women went through that day. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? You don't know what's on their minds, what they're going through these
Yeah.
things, The
I'm just
woman probably
kind of.
thought, she was being disrespected. I'm not that old to get a seat. God damn it, I still got it. You never know.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I think like today's woman is just like mixing being independent and like other stuff. Like they take everything as an insult to their independence.
Yeah.
And like people trying to be polite and nice is not always a threat to your independence. You can still be an independent woman and shit.
Yeah, independent woman and shit. I like that answer.
Yeah, it's just like people taking it too serious. Like I'm independent.
Well, I'm looking at the polls right now. It looks like everybody's kind of voted, so I don't see it moving up and down. You know what, Oz? Just to give you something, I'm gonna
So
say
I guess
I'm gonna give you a
Is it
yes.
done?
You know, I'm gonna say yeah. These bitches out here, but yeah,
Well,
Is it done?
I think it has. It's not done. I think if you look at that, I'm new to this, y'all. If you look at that purple bar right there.
Oh, okay.
As long as that purple bar is right there, that means you got a little bit more time. So people.
Okay, but it's like 65% to 35.
Yeah.
Which
And thank
is-
you. Thank you for the bits right there. Who gave us that?
well, when it's all said, I'm hoping it's no. I'm hoping that, it's just an isolated incident that's not happening. I'm hope people are, accepting these gestures as what they are, just acts of kindness, not something, nefarious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that definitely there are women out there who might take an insult as an insult if they feel like you're questioning their independence. But I mean, I think there's ways to put that out there. Oh my God! Ah! Thank you for following there. Thank you for the follow there. Who did that? Lord Quintus. Thank you. There's definitely are women out there who kind of take offense to being, take it as an insult to their independence. This newfound trend of girl power, women power. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I think that I still, I'm like Superman. I still believe in the good of the people. They're not all bad.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
like
know.
I'm like the Who's in Whoville. No matter how much you steal from me, rob me, I'm still gonna come into the town square and I'm gonna sing because I believe in the spirit.
Or you're stupid.
Or
I
I'm
don't
stupid.
know.
I'm a pushover. Let's look at the results though. The results say, I mean, I'm just phrasing it a funny way, but 63% of people believe that, it's just maybe a regional thing. You just experienced this. Women are still,
Yeah.
really cool. So, so yeah.
2 hour people. We don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, we gotta think.
Fruan, thank you for subscribing.
No doubt.
Also,
I'll
we
follow
gotta
you.
think about like being from New York or being from another big city. Like when you're in a big city, like you deal with a lot of crowds, a lot of people. You get
Yeah.
into a lot of people, and you never know. Like sometimes women can be nice to people when they're polite to them, and then next thing they'll try to hit on them or they do weird shit. Maybe that's why they have a shield that
That
they
is
want to
true.
protect themselves.
That is true. A lot of times, kindness comes with some bullshit.
Yeah.
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 You don't know what they're going through. And thanks everybody for participating in that poll. That was awesome.
Yeah. How you like that, man? A lot of.
No, that was cool. That was cool because we definitely bring up a lot of questions. You know what I mean? That would be nice to throw that in there. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. This
I
whole.
like the interaction.
You like it is. I mean,
it's
I
fun.
have a whole dashboard right here that you can do stuff while things are happening live.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's called has a real creative name. It's called the live dashboard.
Very straightforward.
Crazy, son. How did they figure that?
I don't know, hours in the marketing department, trying to figure out this thing.
They couldn't find anything. Just say whatever it is.
Fuck it, we want to go home. The live page. There you go. No confusion about that. We're gone. But yeah, people, I appreciate that. I got something I want to bring up myself. Something that has me a little bit bothered, man.
Uh-oh.
And I will actually bring that up
After these messages?
after. I like the way you do that. After these messages, Oz.
We'll be right back.
Very good, man. Look at you. Look at you.
Love
First
that.
day on the job. You already got it, man.
I love that crazy. I love that crazy shit.
Yeah. It used to be this thing back in the day, man. It's this when you watch Saturday morning cartoons, they used to have these bumpers, man, and one of them had the catchiest song out of all the bumpers they did back in the day. That's the one I remember. After these messages, doodle-a-doodle-a-doo, we'll be right back. I was thinking about stealing that for this, but I don't want to get sued.
Nah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. But no, man. How you liking how this works out so far?
No, this is awesome, man. That whole poll thing was great, man. That was really, really good. Like I said, there's been some other stuff that we brought up that would have been great to have this for. So I think continuing it, we'll have more to do.
You love doing that. You love bringing up questions for people to ask. I mean, you're the main reason why I got on Twitch, man. I'm just tired of answering these questions. Let's just get some with a poll up there. All right, here we
There it
come.
is.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Glad to have you here. And remember, if you don't like the commercials, I mean, I know a lot of people don't. I mean, to me, they look like they're quick and painless. It's not that hard. But if you just can't stand them, like my wife over here, you can always subscribe to us with a Twitch subscription, which, if you have an Amazon Prime account, it costs you nothing at all. And you're like, well, I already got a subscription code. Well, you know what? Quit being a selfish bitch and gift one to somebody out there. You can always gift a subscription to people out there.
Yeah, it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time.
Get some gifts.
Gifts, this is a new way to get the toasty goodness. As I always said, there are children who are going to bed tonight without the toasty goodness in their bellies.
And you're gonna buy gifts anyways for Christmas. Don't buy those things that people will never use, like socks and stupid shit. Just buy Twitch.
Yeah, just get a Twitch subscription. Don't buy stupid things like my girl said, like like socks. What'd you say? Socks?
I mean, why? I don't know why I said socks, because everybody use socks, but I don't know.
Yeah, don't be a double toasted Scrooge, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Don't buy stupid shit like clothes. Unless it's clothes from dtmerch.com. Get that. Get that. Hey, nobody. Give that to a woman. There's no way she's going to turn that down and not say, thank you. You're such a great person if you give them that classic black tee with the white logo. Also,
No, get her the pink one.
get her from my Heather line right here.
Heather collection. Huh?
The Heather collection, from the famous fashion designer, Heather. And we also have slides. We also have beanies. Hey, you don't want clothes? Get a cup. Drink from it. I'll wear it. I don't care what you do with it.
Baby shirts.
Get a phone cover. Let everybody know that you're calling Double Toasted to let them know that you love us. And we have the gift of choice with the gift certificates and more. Stay tuned for more items coming up in dtmerch.com. I want to say something before we move on to the foolishness, man. Something is scaring the shit out of me.
Uh-oh.
And let me see if I can actually find it.
What?
I don't know if y'all have actually experienced this. We talked about this before, and I you want to sit here and say that it's not happening because you just don't want to believe that it's happening.
What is it?
Let me see here if I got it on the right one. I got it.
Miss Me is nervous. What is it,
I know.
goddammit?
No, she.
Yeah, because he said like he's scared. And next thing, like, I don't know if you know what that is and all this shit. It's like, what is it, goddamn?
I sent it to myself. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Actually, let me see here. Because something happened.
Uh-oh.
Something happened where is that it? Is that it? Oh.
Don't say you lost it.
I probably did lose it.
Oh no.
I probably did. It's Jesus, really? Let me try
Yeah, you
something else.
sent it to yourself today?
I sent it to me yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Let me see. I might be able to find it. Let me try one more thing here. Because this is something that it really is bothering me. Oh, let me see. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, I might not be able to find it, babe.
No.
Yeah. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll send it to myself again. Why didn't I think of that before?
So you have it.
I have it here. I just have to send this to myself again. Let me see here. And this has happened to people before out here. And we're about to get into the foolishness, y'all. But let me see here. This scares the shit out of me. And it's funny because people get addicted to technology and they don't want to give certain things up. And this is one of the things for me. I don't want to. I'm like that. I don't want to give this up.
Man, you scaring the shit out of me, man. What is it?
You be afraid.
Corey's an addict for sure.
Be very afraid. I am an addict. I am an addict to technology. I'm the kind of person. The first thing I do when I wake up is that I stretch my fingers and I say, "There's not a phone in my hand. Something's wrong."
and the last thing before you fall asleep was looking at that screen.
Yes. No, it is. I am an addict, y'all. I admit it. Thank you. Epic Dude 456 for following. I appreciate that.
That was epic.
That was epic. All right, I'm gonna show you this. I had to
And
prop
imagine Corey is an addict. He knows the times before internet, and he became an addict. And imagine those kids born to this.
Now imagine kids born into this.
Yeah.
Imagine kids who are born into this, and they, it's like being born on crack, or born with fetal alcohol syndrome or something. You're born with the drug already in you.
Yeah.
Man.
I had to get addicted the old way. I had to have a creepy guy on the school playground give me drugs and say, "Tell all your friends."
Out of a coat.
Yeah, out of a coat, selling drugs, out of an actual trench coat. Now,
You were never a kid.
no, I was not. No, I was not a kid. No, I was out of college by the time.
Wow.
So you were the guy with the trench coat then?
Yeah, I was the guy. Hey, get this internet. Got that free porn for you. But
That's how they get you.
that's how they get you. And this is what it's creeping me out about this, because I know it's happening. And I don't know what to do about it because I need my phone. I know everybody's out there saying, "You don't need this shit." No, I need it. It's my job. I need my phone.
You need a vacation
I need a vacation.
where there's no internet, no phone. No
I can't
nothing.
do that. I'll start twitching and shaking.
You twitch
sounds
couple of
like a
days,
nightmare.
then you'll get used to it.
But here's what happened. So I talked about this before, how, and Oz, I think I've told you this before, where people have conversations around things like Alexis, Google Mini, or
Alexa.
Google Home, or Alexa, like whatever.
You're like your mom. Now.
I know.
Well, she said that.
Alex,
That's what I call it, Alexis.
Alexia, whatever the hell it is. Alexis, Google Home, Google Mini, whatever, and your phones. And all this shit is listening to you. So people have said. Now, so many conspiracy theories and conspiracy theorists out there that you kind of gloss over it. You don't think that it's really happening to that level. But I've had so many things happen. When we were in Houston, babe, We brought up that Crown Royal Peach.
I know.
On the way home the next day, on your phone, what did you see?
On the commercials, start showing me Crown stuff, the drink.
Yeah.
And like we didn't take no photos of it. No like snapping and putting on Snapchat or Instagram, nothing like that. We didn't do none of it. We just talked about it and drank it. And that's all.
And people like me, they're such an addict that you're in denial the first time. Well, that was just a coincidence, I'm sure. Man, we drank a lot. That surely that's a coincidence. Stranger things have happened. So you just kind of let it go. And I was going to ask you if this has happened to you. But this past Saturday, I believe it was, Chris Herman and I, we're doing the old 8-Bit Crumbs, now streaming on Twitch, Thursdays and Saturdays. Check it out. And we talk about virtual reality. We talk about virtual reality goggles. We talk about even the Oculus Rift and all that kind of stuff. And that night, when I get home, I put on I get a message on Facebook, and I put it on Facebook to look at something, and I'd be goddamn if not staring me in the face. This time, this is the thing. This time, like I said, that was a coincidence. This time, the shit addressed me. Call me by my name, Corey. Want to experience VR without cables or a PC?
Damn, got you.
Take your first steps in a new world. Check it out. And I can't show you the rest of it. I don't even want to show you the rest of it. But the shit addressed me this time. So
Did it say it then like, I heard you talking about it. You sounded like you want to try. Do you want it?
I heard you mention VR. Well, just happen to have a VR right here.
A VR.
That shit is listening to you. And it's kind of a disconnect when you don't have to have it address you personally. You can always lie to yourself and say, well, that's just crazy. That's a coincidence. But now that the shit calls you by your name, that is frightening. It's pretty much telling you, Corey, I was eavesdropping on you and I heard you say VR.
Oh, my God.
It's like now your phones are kind of like that person that's sitting in another booth or something like, I don't mean to be rude and interrupt, but I couldn't overhear you say virtual reality,
No, shit.
Oz, have you had this happen to you?
Yeah, but I wanted to ask you, got it through Facebook, right?
Got it through Facebook. So that means
Now,
my Facebook, I don't think it was on, but then again, the app might be running on my desktop or something.
But now on Facebook, are you following different video game sites and stuff like that as well?
No. Here's the thing, man. I'm not even on Facebook that much.
Right.
The thing is, like they say, I don't know, I read it some places, like when you download, what?
I said hi. Keep going.
When you download an app, let's say Facebook, you download it, then it says like, ask you like, can I send you push notifications? Can I reach your camera? Can I reach your microphone?
Yeah.
And you say yes to those. And once you let your microphone and camera used by that app, let's say, they say like they can use it anytime. You let them use your camera and microphone just to do that, post that moment or something like that. But I read about it that it says like when you allow them to use your microphone or camera, they can use it whenever they want.
I didn't know that the shit.
See,
again, I didn't know that it was like just sitting up there. And somebody said Mia is right. So this microphone is just sitting up there listening to you the whole time. And the funny thing is, Oz, I swear, and I don't mean to put any companies out there in a bad light on blast anything right now. So I want to be careful what I say here. But it almost feels like they are trying to actually do this on purpose now. There's no privacy really, and we're allowing it in our homes. And I just did it.
Of course it's on purpose.
We're all inviting vampires into our homes, sucking us dry.
Yeah.
What I did was
I'm happy about it.
I just had like they are finding ways to put the shit in your home. Let's just say I have a music service. And the music service just out of the blue one day said, you know what? We like you so much, Mr. Coleman. We're going to send you this free home device that you don't have to ever use your hands for. You can just say, hey, thing, play this music for me. Hey,
And
thing.
it listens to you all day long.
And it's right there by the bed. And
Yeah,
you know,
you put it there.
and I put
yes.
it there. So that's probably heard us fucking and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's weird, man. It's like I'm just letting people know like the shit is talking to me personally, and they are actually sending me stuff for free now to put into the home. And they even saying, hey, you want another one? You can put one in each one of your rooms now. You know, it's almost like I think that's some drug dealing shit right there.
They're like, we're missing the other room, so like, can you put another one?
Yeah. They say, hey, you know, you walk from one room to the other, right? you got several rooms. You know, you don't want to unplug this thing and put in another room.
But your phone is with you all the time, nearly when you go to bathroom and everything. So,
but
like,
this is another service altogether that wants to collect that.
yeah, because there are different companies. They want to all
Shit
connect for
is
their
weird.
shit.
Shit is fucking weird, man. I want to talk to the chat. Well, Oz, you got something to say about it, man?
No. I'm just saying, no. Like I said, Mia is absolutely right, man. They ain't listening to you. They, picking up keywords and putting that out towards you guys, to everybody. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. All I gotta say is that there's cameras everywhere. We walking with them. We walk around the street. They all over the place. So I just say, put on a good show, goddammit, because you can't get rid of them.
They're selling masks now because China is requiring you if you buy a phone. So now they say, now when you buy a phone, you ain't got no choice. You are required to give them a scan of your face for facial recognition.
Wow.
Yeah, and people are buying. This is like some sci-fi shit. Like, imagine a story from years ago. If you read that, think about this, people. You read a story about cameras everywhere and devices invading your home and taking scans of your identity to the point where people buy masks, rubber masks to wear, so that no one can recognize them walking down the street. That's some sci-fi shit that's going on. That's
scary. But I bet it will happen soon. The thing is, you remember that app? Like, was it like a month ago? Like, everybody was sharing their old version. On that app, you put your regular photo, and it just turns you into like 70 years old, 80 years old.
Yeah, and that was
and everybody was like, hey, look at me, look at me. Everybody was sharing. And then like 2 days later, they said that app was like made by some Russian company or something. I don't know. I'm not sure, but people are talking about it, that they put it out there just to have people's face data.
Yeah.
So everybody's uploading their photos just to turn them into older versions of themselves.
Yeah.
So like they're receiving everybody's photos, like just like face data.
Yeah,
some shit.
it's crazy, man.
And all those things we're doing, we don't even know. We're
It's
just
all scanning software.
giving out.
All of it is. People saying it's scary. You goddamn right it's scary.
Yeah.
Edward Snowden went to great detail about that topic on his episode of the Joe Rogan podcast. I need to check that out. That's why his podcast is so great and popular, because he's addressing shit like this. China also has a social credit system where the government, what does it say? The government monitors all the public actions and can dictate what certain members of the public are allowed to do based on their social credit score. Jesus.
That's literally
That's nuts.
Black Mirror's one episode. You remember that?
Yes. And they say shit's going to get worse. And the funny thing about it is everybody thought, like, if you read anything like 1984 or something, you always thought that it was going to be something that was going to be forced on us. Like the government was going to come in and just put their hands around our necks and say, you take this shit.
In China, yes.
Well, in China, yes. But over here, good old marketing, man. You know what? That's why they always say when you unless you're just sadistic and you like to hurt people, sometimes using torture to get information from people doesn't work always. You give people women, you give people money, you give people things. You
give them a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Give a Popeye chicken sandwich and an iPhone, they're good.
Yeah, make them feel happy, or I don't know, like make them get some likes and shit.
Yeah, give them likes. That's currency to people these days, man. It's
We're putting our lives out there, just every moment, what we eat, what we do, just to get some likes, while like we're putting every information out there.
I want to thank. What is this? Oh my God! LOL barbecue sauce. just subscribe.
What?
Oh, OMG! LOL BBQ. I love you. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that.
I just watched a YouTube video about, like, in China now they start using these little things that kids put out around their heads, and it reads their focus level. I don't know how true it is, but like it has some electrodes on it.
Yeah.
And then and on a little screen it shows like green or red or something. If they're not focused, it's red. If their focus is green.
Yeah.
And like their teachers see it the whole class, and whoever turns red, they just warn them and stuff. So you have to be focused the whole time.
Now here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do the next level. People, if you just are catching in, this whole discussion got started when they addressed. Thank you for the bits there.
Bits.
Who gave us those bits right there? Who's bidding us? Who's giving biddies for the titties out here? Oh, thank you.
The Nick Luzzy?
Nick Luzzy, thank you. Thank you. Nick, appreciate that. Here's the thing, man. This whole conversation got started because I was talking about how our phones are listening to us, and I was kind of brushing off. Like I knew, but I was in slight denial. But we talked about how these phones are listening to us and actually getting us to buy things, spying on us. It's like somebody breaking into your house and saying, hey, buy this. And we're like, okay. So now this thing addressed me personally, and I'm just talking about how this is invading our home. Somebody, we got our phones. Somebody just sent me a device for free to listen to me. They want to give us another one, and that's how they're going to get you. What the next step is going to be these things that can read your mind. And it's happening. Y'all think I'm joking. You want to get into some true science fiction shit? The next step is going to be something where you use your mind to just get things to do something. You use your mind to control your music, the television, queue up a movie, and at that point, they're in your fucking head.
Yeah, then I think next thing they're gonna put a little device under your skin somewhere.
They're doing that.
And then they're gonna tell you like, so you don't have to use your fingers and shit. You can just use your mind. Like with these Google or Alexa stuff. Like you can use like, Alexa, turn the lights on and turn the AC on and shit. Like, it's just like, man, just go do it. You don't have to ask that Alexa. It's like the same thing.
I don't know what the next thing will be for your brain, whatever it be called.
The next thing, you don't have to even say, Alexa, turn the lights on.
Just think about it.
You can just think about it.
You can just think.
Just like,
all you have to do is just sit there and think, and everything will be smart. That's the thing about it. Everything's gonna be smart. Hey, smart toilet paper. Wipe my ass.
Yeah.
You don't have to use your hands at all. And when it wipes your ass,
Hands-free.
it's going to send the code of your DNA to somebody.
yes.
It's going to take your shit and send some special DNA code or something to somebody. And they're going to have everything about you.
Yeah.
And we're going to be fine.
They're going to end up cloning you from your shit. From your shit, you're going to be cloned.
Yes,
You have
literally.
your shit clone running around.
Yeah, your shit twin. Yeah.
And you can also order toilet paper while you're wiping
Why
your
you
ass.
doing that? Who donated right here? Anthony. Anthony, thank you for, oh my God. Thank you for the 10 bits right there. Appreciate it. All right.
And I think microphones are more dangerous than cameras, because cameras, at least you can cover them, and when you cover them, they don't see you. But like microphones, like
Nah, they pick
it's
up
harder,
everything.
yeah.
And they're easy to hide.
And I saw someone on chat saying like, I'm living by myself, so my microphone doesn't hear shit because I'm not talking to anybody. But your microphone can hear what you watch as well. So
Yeah.
even if you don't talk, it hears what you watch.
Somebody said, I just bought a Roomba for my mom with Alexa support, so I can hear when she's having sex with guys I don't like. I can spy on my mom.
Damn, you went all 007 with that one. All right.
Yeah, man.
Deep undercover.
Yeah, you never know. Hey, listen, people, we've been all depressing and everything. Let's go ahead and get into some happy things. And I'm not going to lie to you, some other depressing stuff. But some happy things. We got the foolish over here baking right now, and I want to burn. So let's go ahead and cut to commercial real quick, and then we'll be right back with the foolishness right after this.
Oh, stay tuned.
Damn, now I'm all scared. But at this point, you just got to submit. There's nothing you can do.
That's
Yeah,
what
as I
people
said, man,
think.
give him a show.
What's-
Can't do nothing else. Can't do nothing else but give him a good show, man. That's what I said. Give him a good show. Fuck it.
Why fight it at this point? Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in the matrix now.
Yeah. So, man, I mean, if they're recording everything, it's not like they listen to you specifically. If you put like keywords together, like kill President Trump, maybe they might put an ear out to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you talk about some old bullshit like we do, they be like, all right, they ain't about nothing.
Yeah,
And they keep it
these
moving.
motherfuckers ain't,
So,
we ain't wasting a bullet on them.
They
gonna take themselves out. Screw it.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't mean to scare everybody out there, but it's something that we are willingly submitting ourselves to.
I think
Nobody's
people
forcing.
already kind of know.
Yeah, we all know, and it's all about convenience.
The funny thing is,
Go back, get back.
we're back.
Hey, everybody, how you doing? How's it going? Appreciate it. Welcome back, everybody. Good to have you here. Good to have you back. Like I said, I did not mean to depress people, man. I did not mean to go out there and scare people or anything like that. But, I hope you're smarter than me. At this point, we have no choice but to move backwards. Go live in a cave or a cabin somewhere.
It doesn't have to be cave.
And even then, they got drones and everything out there, so it don't matter. You ain't getting away. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to depress you. I'll tell you what. Let's get happy. Oh, my God. Foolishness is served. Yay.
Good.
Yes. Foolishness is here. And as I told you, we got some good foolishness for you this evening. Let me see what we got here. Oz, are you ready, sir?
Oh man, I've been waiting for the past 2 weeks. Let's go.
Oh, he's hungry.
He's hungry for foolishness right now. And I'm sure you guys are hungry for it too. Pull up a plate, step in line right here. Serve yourself buffet style. Got a lot of foolishness here to serve. And I told you, I've got some good ingredients for the foolishness this week. Oz, let me move you over real quick so we can get into it right now. Get into our first bit of foolishness right here.
Is it crispy outside?
It's you know what? Let's look at this one as somewhat of a small appetizer to what we have right here. Start out with this. So it used to be, and actually let me cut you guys down now since we're going to start getting into these stories. Leave you up, but let's go ahead and turn you down real quick because I can't have Rudy Ray Moore screaming through all these stories. I can't have Denzel Washington calling me all kind of bitch-made punks and bitches throughout this whole thing. So we'll still see the alerts, but we just won't hear them. But we do acknowledge you and appreciate you. And I'll try to acknowledge you as much as I can between these stories. All right, let's go ahead and get into our first bit of foolishness. And consider this somewhat, as I said, of an appetizer. All right, so, Oz, it used to be at one time, I'm sure it was the same way in Turkey, baby, before I even met you. They used to say, don't leave your dogs in the car because they might suffocate.
Yeah.
They might be exposed to something that they don't need to be. You don't want to leave them in there by themselves anyway like that. But mainly because it might be hot outside. You don't want them to just die from heat exhaustion, suffocation. Now, they don't want you to leave your dog in the car because they might drive off with that motherfucker.
We shared a video on our Facebook page that caught your attention. In fact, 10,000 of you stopped to look at it.
It involves something many of us do, take our dog for rides in the cars. I do it every day and also pump gas, but it's not what happens next that caught on the camera that got your attention. Meg Ferris picks up the story from there.
Now, this is going to start with a story that we actually talked about, I believe, last week. Oz, you weren't here. We usually talk about Florida, man, but Florida dog got to the action last week.
Whole Florida family, okay.
It happened in Port St. Lucie, Florida, hitting a mailbox, garbage cans, and some bricks. And then just this Friday evening, it happened in Slidell. In both cases, the driver was a canine.
We can laugh about it now that a 5-pound Chihuahua did this. The reality is that we were inches away from a bad tragedy.
In Florida, it was a Labrador Retriever. But at the Circle K on Gauze and Robert, this Chihuahua hit the car in reverse.
It's called Chihuahuas, baby. Yeah. We might have a little criminal on our hand. Chihuahuas carjacking now.
Yeah, we have two, so I don't know.
Yeah, we got two. And you know what? That means each one can drive off with a car. You got a car? I got a car. we might make up one day the dogs are gone and the cars are too.
Car was running while the owner was pumping gas. She tries to stop it, thinking it's just in neutral, and gets knocked down, hurting her ankle. And she tries to get in, but once in gear, the doors lock.
She could have easily been run over by that vehicle. And then you saw how close it came to cars driving up and down Gauze Boulevard.
The car ended up across the street, hitting a pump that shut down due to renovations.
This dog could have blew up the city. That dog is lucky that pump that they're talking about over there, that Exxon, it wasn't working. They were building an Exxon. It wasn't working. That dog was about to blow up the whole block.
And himself too.
A 5-pound chihuahua was about to blow up the city. But that's not the thing that we need to look at right there. There was a detail, and the news is going to talk about it. But you know what? I'll talk about it before we even let the news get to it. But I'll let them talk about this a little bit more. But there was probably a detail that you noticed, that they mentioned, that made you say, "What the fuck?"
Thankfully, these workers had already gone for the day. Police say if the engine was off, this would not have happened.
Okay. Did you catch that detail right there?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So you caught it, right, Oz?
I sure did.
You caught this, right?
Yeah.
So, yes, a dog put a car in reverse and actually had it roll across the street. But the bigger question is, why was this chick pumping gas with the engine running?
Yeah, you're supposed to do that.
I like the way everybody's looking at this dog like he's crazy and he's the villain. And dog, like, I'm trying to save this dumb bitch. That's why the dog put the car in reverse, because he's like, I ain't about to blow up in this motherfucker. That dog is like, your shit ain't about to kill me.
Actually, the dog first tried to turn it off, and then he doesn't have fingers, then he is like, I'm going to just put her on reverse.
Yeah, the dog is just like, fuck, I ain't got no opposable thumbs. I can't drive this bitch. I didn't go driving school, so, I'm going to do what I do. I'm just going to put this shit in reverse before this bitch blows up this gas station and us with it.
This ain't the first time this happened to this dog. The dog just got tired of this shit. He said, "Listen, Cheryl, I'm tired of you leaving this goddamn car.
Yeah.
This is enough."
Hell, the dog was doing two things. First of all, the dog was trying to save everybody from a big ass explosion, and also the dog was just probably trying to drive away. Bitch ain't gonna kill me. This is like this dog said this happens every fucking week, man.
Yeah.
And it's only gonna be a matter of time before I die. I'm playing the odds of my life right now. Get the fuck out of here with this.
Yeah.
Every time
Damn
we
you, Cheryl.
podcast.
Yeah.
Just take the car off.
Just cut the car off. That's simple. You know. And if you notice, if my name is Cheryl, I'm gonna go with Cheryl like us. But Cheryl ain't got too much. She ain't got too many brains, man. I mean, Cheryl's about to kill herself.
Yeah.
If you notice, look at her trying to run after this car right here, falling.
She gonna stop with her body.
Yeah, she gonna hold the shit back with the door handle. Almost tripping in the middle of traffic. Look at it, just run out in the middle of traffic. This dog is saying, "Look, it's a hazard living with this bitch right here.
Yeah.
I gotta find another owner." Shit, that dog was about to drive himself to the pound.
I'll take my chances.
And that was a kill shot. He's like, I'll gamble with this shit.
Yeah, he'd rather take his chances in that car instead of being with her.
Yeah, don't look at Frisky, whatever the hell his name is. Don't look at him like he's crazy. Paco, whatever the hell his name is.
You need to look at Cheryl, goddammit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe they glossed over this. I know a dog, it's the funny take with the story. This is the dog drives car. That's clickbait shit right there.
Yeah.
But the bigger issue is dumbass fucking human leaves car running while pumping gas.
That's the real story.
That's
the story underneath the headline. I like that picture of that dog, man. He's like,
woman
what you want me to do?
Yeah. Woman almost blows up city block while pumping gas with the car running.
And the little chihuahua saved everybody.
And the chihuahua's a hero, which gets no credit.
Where that picture of that chihuahua?
Yeah.
He's dying. He's like, what you want me to do?
Yeah, little Paco. He's like, what? Shit.
What you want me to do?
Give me some notes. At least mention my fucking name in the article. Quit calling me I gotta quit calling me the dog.
Yeah.
Give me a treat or something.
God
damn, I should deserve the key to the fucking city right now.
Yeah.
Here's the situation when you get into a car, you pump gas. Let me see if I can find this right here. When you pump gas, and you get out the car to do it. And let me see if I pulled up a sign. Let me see if I actually saved this in here. I might not. Maybe I didn't. You know what? Hold on.
What is it? A sign?
It's a sign that tells you.
Tells you turn off your engine and don't smoke.
Yeah, let me see here. Cut off engine.
Yeah, it should be a sign. Please turn off engine.
Yeah, let me see here because I pulled this up earlier. Maybe I didn't get it, but I pulled up an image earlier. There it is, right there. There's a sign that tells you when you get off car, when you get out of the car, the first fucking words that you see on that sign: turn off engine.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, I do things that the sign tells you not to do also. Like it says, don't get in your car while pumping gas. Shit, if it's cold, I'm getting in there. I mean, if the car blows up, at least I'll be warm. You know?
It's funny because...
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, taking off your engine has to be important because number 2 is no smoking.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. Even no smoking is number 2.
The thing that involves open flames is number 2.
Yes.
To cutting off your engine.
It's number 1. That's crazy.
Fucking stupid. Please, somebody. At this point, looking at what this woman's doing with this dog, this is almost animal abuse. This is cruelty. This is animal and human cruelty. Shit, abuse to us because she's about to kill everybody.
It's like, save me.
Yeah. Help! This bitch is crazy. Yeah. And now this dog's gonna get a bad rap because he's gonna get racially profiled. Because you let
that brown dog, all right.
Yeah, that Chihuahuas are the breeds that are getting the rap for actually stealing cars. Out of all the animals that are out there.
Really?
Yeah. They're saying that Chihuahuas are the ones that you're gonna find the stories about. Like this is not the first time this has happened, and the last time that it happened, well, the last time it happened was a Labrador or something. But before that, it was a Chihuahua.
Out of nowhere, I had looked at all the lights, there's no cars, I reached down, and that's when I got hit. When I looked up, there was nobody in the car, just a little chihuahua up on the steering wheel, peeking over, looking at me. I was shocked. I didn't know if I was crazy, if there was just this...
Well, you probably are crazy, but there was a dog driving the car.
Little dog had taken the joyride.
Someone just ran into the store and they're like, anyone have a brown car? And I was like, yeah, why? He must have knocked it out of gear. And
hola, vámonos!
Looks exactly like Mojo.
Yeah.
The size and everything.
Except this dog is trying to drive. If that was Mojo, that would be him trying to actually fuck the steering wheel. You know, Mojo got his nuts cut off and he's still horny. But yeah, you know, so this poor dog, because of this dog right here, is going to get racially profiled now for carjacking. Because that's what Chihuahuas do. You know, even though, like I said, the week before, you had a story about a Labrador, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Not only driving, but driving in circles, backwards.
But if you look closely, you can see a driver. Well, sort of.
And then I saw the dog get out of the car, and it was a big black lab or something. And I'm like, okay.
Like she looked at her joint, she's like, somebody laced this shit. Nah, man, that's a dog doing some Fast and Furious shit. I don't know. It could be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is some Planet of the Apes type shit. Maybe dogs are just slowly learning how to drive cars.
Right.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what their end game is.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, you might end up calling Uber one day, get in the car, and some goddamn dog in there. Rello.
Exactly.
You know? Where you going?
That's the end game, huh?
Yeah.
That would be cool. We can put our dogs to work, you know.
We sure could.
This is like, you guys lay down all day long, don't do shit,
Yeah.
go drive.
Go drive at least Uber. And yeah, you know, hey, you drive Lyft, you drive Uber.
Yeah, we'll get them small cars like Mini Cooper.
Mini
or
Coopers.
some mini cars, you know.
Yeah, forget your self-driving car. I want a dog driving car. That's what I want.
Yeah, I think dogs will learn how to drive better than some of these cars now.
Yeah, don't drink and drive. Let your dog drive.
Yeah. Ralph, come get me. Drunk again.
D&D for real.
Oh, okay. Oh, Chad, how you doing? How's it going in there? They said they talking about Fast and Furious. The dogs are talking about we family. Black dogs aren't safe. Oh, all dogs acting like Brain from Family Guy. Brian from Family Guy.
Right.
Nice. Yeah, people.
But stop the dog racism against Chihuahuas.
Yeah. Let's stop profiling
Yes.
the dogs out there. It's not right. Stop dog racism.
Yeah.
It's not right. Oh, people. We're going to continue with the foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
We got a little bit more to do. Stick around, believe me. We got more things coming up, including a new Legion of Doom member. Stick around for that and more right after this. Well, thank God this is working tonight. So worried about last night. It wasn't me. If you were watching our first Twitch stream from last night, the advertisements, I couldn't see if they were working or not. So forgive me if things seem awkward. But hey, as usual, wasn't me. How you enjoying how this is going, Oz?
No, it's going fantastic, man. Fantastic. It seems very seamless, man.
Yeah.
And everybody seems to be enjoying it. Who's there? Is there more people in this chat than the regular one?
Yeah, there are. Because shit is free now. So, people don't have to pay for anything.
There it is.
So now that it's free, people are able to come in with your cheap asses and able to watch them off. And now, I'm eager to see how things go as we continue. See how these things grow.
I gotta say, so far, so good, my friend.
So far, so good. All right, we're about to come back from commercial. So let me get all fancy for these people. Welcome back.
That's your fancy face.
My fancy face. Fancy face. How are you? Yeah, this is going a lot more smooth. The second night on Twitch, and things are going a lot more smooth than I thought that they would. Not that I expected it to be a total disaster, but I do have to say I thought that there would be a few more hiccups out there.
You're like, not that I expected, but I kind of did.
I expected shit to just fall apart. But it did. But things are going pretty smooth. Ain't nothing, we're not like that. Not like that woman pumping gas at the same time our engine was running. Nothing around here is blown up yet. This is not the case on Twitch right now. Things are still going smooth. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for you guys being patient with us, even though, like I said, it hasn't been that bad. But being patient with us with the lead up to being on Twitch. Really do appreciate that. Oz, you ready for your second helping of foolishness right now?
Oh, let's get it, man. I'm hungry. Let's go.
I know, baby. You ready? You
Yes.
got room for a little bit more?
Yeah, of course.
That was just the appetizer.
We just started.
This is a full course meal. It's like a 5-6 course meal right here. That's just the appetizer. Got dessert and everything for you. So,
tasting menu.
let's go ahead and move into our next bit of foolishness right here. This was a little tricky to kind of make fun of, but we're gonna do it. But hey, let's start out positive with this. When you think about Christmas, nothing says Christmas to people out there like Santa and toys, snowman, festive light, Christmas trees, dinner with the family, Nazi concentration camps. What?
Hey,
Yeah.
Christmas is that?
Yeah, man. So I tell you what. Listen here. If you're the kind of person that actually thinks about Nazi concentration camps when you think of Christmas, we have some Christmas items for you. When you finish decorating the tree out there, top it off with one of these items right here. Let's say you could top it off with a star featuring one of the lovely ovens from Auschwitz. Right there. Yeah, man.
What's this, Christmas with an X?
Or as you can see here, with one of the many concentration camp themed items that they have here on, you guessed it, Amazon.
Good old Amazon.
Because nothing says peace on earth like the death of 1.1 million Jews. Because this, and I'm not making the people, don't get mad at me. I'm not making fun of this. I'm making fun of the situation. This was being sold on Amazon right here. On Amazon. This
Who's
would be
the seller though.
I don't know. That's the thing. It has an Auschwitz Museum memorial said, they don't appreciate this. It's like selling Christmas ornaments with images of Auschwitz does not seem appropriate. Auschwitz on a bottle opener. That'll help you forget your pain. Probably you're drinking beer. You're like, well, that's just too depressing. I gotta drink something. They bottle openers Bottle openers. So whenever you having a beer with your friends, you be like, "Hey, everybody, look at this cool Auschwitz death of 1.1 million Jews bottle opener right here."
It's a collector's item.
Collector's items.
Looks like there's only one
crazy,
photo that they just keep using. Look at them. They're all the same other than this one.
Yeah, well, they're working their way up to, the actual victims. They're working up their way to action figures and shit like that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man. This is crazy. Why did this, how does this even get, I don't care if it's not an Amazon sponsored item. How does this get on to Amazon? This would be us, this would be us like having a scene decoration out of our front yard of like Santa Claus whipping slaves, dressed like elves. Build them goddamn toys faster.
Damn,
what's that?
I guess that's what happens when your company's that big. A lot of these small things slip through the cracks, man. That's crazy right there. I don't understand how that's always I see that happening is that, that place is so big, that this was able to get through real quick.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like whoever made this, they made that to make fun of Jewish people, or they think like Jewish people would want to buy this and think about their grandparents who went through this and shit like that.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I mean, okay, that I can think, but the Christmas decorations, see, I can kind of understand what you're saying with that.
But first of all, like Jewish people don't celebrate Christmas anyway, so why would they buy our Auschwitz thing and put it on?
That's the point.
They're gonna do Hanukkah.
I can understand if somebody, Hanukkah.
How do you say it?
Hanukkah. No, that's a Star Wars bounty hunter or something. No, Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Yes, Jews don't celebrate Christmas, so that's the first fucked up thing with this. Because I was thinking that at first. Look, they got me with even if you don't know anything about Hanukkah and you missed that point, or you don't know anything about Jewish culture, the fucking bottle cap and the opener, that's an insult itself right there. Nothing says game night like Auschwitz. Nothing says drinking with your boys and good times like a concentration camp meant to kill Jews. That should have gave that away. But that simple fact that Jews don't celebrate Christmas, and I don't know if they hang up, now maybe they hang up a tree or something. I don't know. They may still hang up decorations.
I don't think so.
I don't know, because I'm thinking the same thing. I'm confused. Was this done, did somebody, because, I'm looking at this, was this done in respect to remember the victims? Or are these decorations for really, really racist people out there? Or maybe it's for both. It's for both the Jew and the racist in your life.
Made it universal for everyone.
Yeah.
Now that top left one, they made it in the shape of that Star of David because they got the 6 points on there. So I don't know if that's supposed to be an inside thing or they did that on purpose, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at little clues here and there, and I'm just saying, if you can't tell whether this is for a racist or an actual Jew, it's probably a bad idea.
It's probably
It's bad before taste. You do it, don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. If you can't get a definite answer out of that, then it's probably best to just stick to stars and angels, and snowman and reindeer, and elves and cute things like that.
Or like you can do like regular star for like Jewish star or whatever.
I mean, even then, I can understand trying to give respect, but that a decoration is meant to show cheer. It's not meant to like make you feel terrible and depressed and bad. I mean, no, Auschwitz and the victims of Auschwitz, horrible, horrible time of history, and people should be respected, but you shouldn't be looking at this shit, it's like making a cartoon about Auschwitz.
This more feels like Nazis can decorate their trees with these and say like, we did a good job there.
Making a decoration so you can decorate the tree with the family based on Auschwitz. You know what? DreamWorks might as well just make a kids animated musical about Auschwitz after this.
Oh my God.
Oh damn.
This is crazy. This is fucking insane. How does a company that's what I'm saying. Oz, you might have had a point. Maybe some companies are so big that things really do just slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. I really
don't get either, especially on Amazon.
On Amazon.
You figured they'd be all over this, but
yeah. I don't get it. Now those mouse pads, that's actually pretty cool. You can use those all year round. That's something that, it's not a decoration. It's not it's not anything meant to be mixed with cheer or anything like that. That might be a little respectful. No, it's not. I'm kidding. It's not. You don't. No, this right here, I can see how maybe they thought that this was something that would be respectful to people. But as I said, if you even have to ask, if it's not clear, then move on. That's a very simple rule of business right there. We've seen this happen with so many things. Or, and we cannot use the excuse of like these other companies have been making these monkey things out there.
Yeah.
And I don't mean in disrespect. I'm not trying to say this is a money joke or anything, but where that office is, especially mixed in with Amazon, believe me, there are plenty of Jews around to call foul on that shit. It ain't like in a room like these companies where there ain't no black person in the room to say that's fucked up. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody played a bad joke and it went too far.
That's another thing. Is it a bad joke, or is it something that was a gesture that meant to be kind and respectful, but just horribly misguided? If you don't know, keep driving.
Or maybe they thought like, if people want to use this as remembering their grandparents, they can. And if they're Nazis and they enjoy this, they can do that too. So we can sell shitload of these.
Everyone's a winner. Multi-purpose.
Everyone wins.
There you go. Where else are you going to find the only gift that actually satisfies both Jews and anti-Semites? There you go. This genius. It's brilliant. Now I see.
Best of both worlds.
Now I see. Wow. Genius marketing. Why didn't I think of that?
You see?
You see? Okay, I said we're going to laugh at this. Chad, how you feeling about this? What's it? Chad probably saying the same thing we are. Even that dog is like, damn, that's fucked up. He's like, my owner has one of those. Oh, Chad, y'all know what we're talking about here. Hey, Corey and lovely wife. Hey, Way Right, how you doing?
Somebody says Amazon owns Twitch.
Amazon owns Twitch. Yeah, well, sorry, Amazon. Y'all need to. You talk about us fucking up. Now, see, if we had done that, Amazon, you'd ban us.
Oh yeah, for a long
time. See, look, you're a little hypocritical, right? Never going to be a ban purely for speaking poorly on Twitch or Amazon. No, man, they put it out there. It's a story. Yeah, nobody's gonna ban us for that. That was out there. No one's saying, look, I'm not saying I'm anti-Amazon or anything like that. I'm saying that was a fuck up. And I don't know who did it. Yeah. It was on Amazon. It was a fuck up. I mean, that's news. You know what I'm saying, Oz?
Yeah, no. They fuck up just like everybody else. And there you go.
And there
it's
you
right
go.
There for you.
Somebody sent down to see Corey and Mia play Cyberpunk when it comes out. You might do that. It's a video game, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody said Bezos is glad for the publicity. Yeah, man. You know, as they say, sometimes any kind of publicity is good publicity. You never know. Look at you talking about banned. Nah, man. Nah, nobody's gonna ban us for doing that.
Nah,
I highly doubt it. Hey, we didn't do this shit.
We helping them out.
Yeah, I'm just looking out for you, boo. Oh, let's see what we got here. All right, this story, it might take a little bit of time because I have a feeling that we're all going to kind of get into this.
Uh-oh.
This is something that's going to be, we're going to do kind of a deep dive on it. So might have to take a break right now because I don't want to go over my time, my obligation for doing ads. And I don't want to feel rushed because I definitely want to get into this next story and I want to take my time. So take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby.
Love that song.
Do it tonight. All right. And we will do it right after this message here. We'll be right back.
I'm Corey Coleman, and I approve this message.
I approve this message. Only thing is, I wonder what ads they're playing half the time.
I'm about to say, what ads are they playing? Do you know?
Today, I saw somebody run an ad, and it was a commercial for wrestling toys, man. So,
Really?
Wow.
yeah, so I don't know. And it wasn't like a family-friendly streamer either. With nothing, like they weren't for kids. So I don't know. I think they're just random ads. Yeah. I have to say, though, man, listen, we might say some things about Amazon and Twitch and whatnot, but Twitch has really been nothing but kind to us. Twitch has been very supportive of the transfer, and they follow up with me every week. So I got nothing but good things to say about them for the people that I'm working with. I know some people have been having trouble with the platform, and I hope that doesn't apply to us. You know, everything we say is in context. You know, this is known to be a mature stream, so you know I think they realize that. But as far as everything else, they've been nothing but kind. Professional face. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Hi. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? We are back. And thank you for being here. All right, I told you, we're going to go deep with this next story. So I want to make sure I got that commercial out the way so I can take my time on it. Let me move you over real quick so we can get into it, sir.
Let's get into it.
All right, let me see what we got. Let's see what we got next right here. All right, Oh, this one. We're having a good time. We're having some good laughs.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Oz. I got to hit you with something bad now.
Oh,
Oz, I just start out with a question, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you might remember this too, baby. You remember back in the day when some white women wouldn't even let you get into your home?
Oh, Lord.
I can. Do you live here?
I'll re-answer that question. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. The keypad is right there.
I understand that, ma'am.
You can film me. That's fine.
I understand, ma'am, but you're blocking me.
Into my building.
Okay. Yeah, my building too, bitch.
Her building.
Yeah, I'm the queen of the building. So, as I said, there was a time when certain white, not all, not even most probably, but certain white women wouldn't even let you into your home. And now they won't even let you out.
White people are crazy as fuck. Can you see her? Do y'all see her? Do y'all really see her? Like, so if I beat her ass, then what? If I knock her ass out, you have 3 seconds to get out of my way. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Move out of the way. 1.
Now, in all of these stories that we see about a new Legion of Doom member, people, if you're new to Twitch, that's what we call these people. Because it's just a league of villains that just keeps growing. And they always have these super villain names like Barbecue Becky and Saltwater Sally or whatever, you know. They always got these new names. So I have dubbed them Legion of Doom members, and they are growing every month. And you know what? I mean, on the positive side, it's good to see that they are not ageist. They let people in of all ages here, including old ass women. This right here, I don't know what it is that's going on. I don't know where this is happening. I received an email about it where they led me to a Twitter page where there's a older white woman who just says, "No, young black woman, you cannot come out of your cage, your home that is, because I don't know, you might rob something." And here's the thing. In every one of these fucking stories, man, there's a kid, not every one of them, but there's always, in half of them, there's a kid always saying, "Please, older person, stop being stupid." Just please. Please move out the way. Please let them barbecue. Please let them sell water. Please let them swim in the pool. Please just leave them the fuck alone. It's a shame when these kids have more sense than these adults. Yeah. You heard a little child out there. Nana, stop it. Nana, stop being a fucking bitch.
Daddy, move out of the way. 1. Nana, please. Tell her to move. I'm gonna whip your grandmother's ass. 2. Can you please move, please? Can you move, ma'am?
No, I'm not. I'm not letting you in this building. Who are you talking to on that phone? Is it a resident?
I'm recording.
Look, who are you talking to on that phone? You talking to your peoples? You getting backup now?
She doesn't need backup for you.
You calling your gang? Who are you talking to on that phone? Look at this woman. Look. Girl is right. Thank God for these phones today. This woman decided to stop and block this girl from leaving her home to go about her business. Now, as she said, if she had no cameras around, I probably wouldn't take the route of violence, but I'm a little older now. If I was younger, who knows what I would do? Because you're upset because somebody's violating you. out of nowhere. So if no cameras were around and she said she beat this woman's ass, who do you think they're going to believe? Even though this woman's probably fucking insane.
Here's a resident of this building.
Here's an old ass woman, guys. Tell your nana to get her ass out of the way.
Using her old woman strength to block that door.
Nana, please. Fuck out of the way, dumb bitch.
By the power of White Skull. Of the power.
You gonna go in and rob somebody?
Do you hear her? You need to get your hair done. This bitch is crazy as.
Did you hear that? So you can go rob somebody. Woman decide to block her. This girl who did nothing, now, I don't know, I might get some story later where this woman saw this girl, I don't know, robbing cars or something, I don't know. Right now, though, let's just say what we have here is exactly what we're seeing. Girl's about to go to work, school, friend's house, where are they? It's not anybody's fucking business. But she's getting ready to go somewhere, and this woman just comes out of nowhere and blocks her. And blocks her because she racially stereotypes and profiles her out of nowhere. You know, this shit is, I mean, we're making fun of it, but it's insane, man. And nobody would listen to us if they didn't have cameras around.
This bitch right here. She just stood in the middle and held me. Then she said, I'm gonna go rob somebody. You racist, dirty, nasty ass fuck. What?
I like the way, even the recording, like, oh, my ears.
Oh, Lord.
This happened. It's that, this happened right after a video came out last week. And if you notice, these occurrences are so frequent now that you're not hearing them in the news as much anymore. They're not, almost the impact is lost. It's lost here. The shock value is lost because they're so normalized now. And that's fucked up. This happened just after last week. A UPS guy had this woman, I think that's a woman, had this, I don't know what that is, had this woman here call the cops on him for doing what a UPS driver does. Deliver boxes. Do his fucking job.
Give me somebody's information to check up on you.
When I first cut this on, I thought that was the dude talking.
Yeah.
Did you hear? Oh, we're going to need some information from you. I don't trust you, sir.
Give me somebody's information to check up on you. Because I don't understand why you're walking around this neighborhood.
This is crazy.
With a bunch of packages.
This is what I be talking about. These folks be bothering me like.
I'm not.
Why is she looking like an old Southern lawyer? Walking around the neighborhood
here with that brown truck with all these packages delivering.
Looking like an old redneck sheriff. Now you can't be walking around that neighborhood, these packages. You say, boy.
I wish the guy said like, I'm dropping the packages, so like, didn't you see it? Like, I bring the boxes, I'm not taking them.
This guy's doing his job, delivering he's leaving packages.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving packages. I'm
picking them up. So
I'm doing the opposite of robbery.
I'm the Santa
Well, the only
Claus
person that leaves packages, sir, is Santa Claus, and you are not him. Get out of here.
I don't.
Oh man!
You ain't
Listen, Nana's fucking crazy. All right, that's what I think. I think she's out of her mind. She has some Alzheimer's thing going on. She's talking about, hey, you on that walkie-talkie? Who are you talking to? She's nuts, and I feel sorry for that kid because you don't know how many times she had to save Nana from getting her ass whipped. I feel sorry for that kid because that kid's like, God damn it, not again, Nana.
Yeah, Nana, that kid's probably like, Nana. What the fuck? This is the 5th time this week.
You racist.
Come on.
Yeah. And send that shit back to Amazon, that racist ass Auschwitz decoration too. Nobody wants that shit. No, man, get this. Like, you're not hearing about this. This girl who was held up in her door and this guy who was doing his job.
So I want to complain to UPS that you're looking very suspicious and making me nervous.
What?
I live in this home.
I'm making you nervous?
Yes, absolutely. Because
this is crazy.
You absolutely are making me nervous.
This is crazy.
Because let me tell you why. You know why?
Yeah, tell me why.
My car has already been broken into twice. Yeah. And guess what?
Yeah.
It's a really big thing in this neighborhood for people to walk down the street for vandalism.
Yeah.
So,
but I don't even live over here, lady. I'm not giving you.
I need you to give me your name.
I'm not giving you.
then we're gonna stand here for a while.
People really try to justify this shit too. They try to, man. People they do acrobatics to try to justify what this person's doing. I read one comment where, I don't agree with this lady, and I think this is horrible, but you represent the company, and you need to behave better. I'm like, fuck you. This guy's doing his job, and he's getting assaulted by this woman right here. You know, no, there's no need for that. Because as I said, it's kind of scary to me that this is kind of getting normalized, and these stories aren't blowing up more often. It's almost like the news is saying, "Look, we only got so many of these stories we can do. We filled our quota for this year." Add this to the list of things that black people can't do. You can't go inside. You can't go outside. You can't do your job. You can't swim. You can't barbecue. You can't breathe. Seems like people ain't happy unless we just die black. That? There you go. What's that?
Even then, there'll be a problem with that.
Yeah. Now, there you go. Now you can do that. Oz, but you brought up something. I want to bring this up to you too, babe. This is a good thing you brought up here. You say that woman in the first video that she's crazy, and I think the same thing too, man. This woman, she's a little, she sounds a little crazy. We talked about this before. This is a legit question. I don't have an answer, really. It's for everybody, including the chat. At what point do you excuse that kind of racism because you truly believe that somebody is mentally unstable? I'm seriously asking. I'm not, because I thought the same thing with this woman. I said, she's kind of crazy, man. There's something going on with this woman, and we have all kind of people that do crazy stuff when they're crazy. They talk to themselves, they piss and shit all over the place, they hurt people, they murder people. So, and we always say they're, like the homeless, they need help. Is that the same thing that we can say about these kind of situations here?
Good question.
Yeah, I mean, not being a medical professional to tell if somebody's crazy or not. I mean, those things are very subjective to people, right? That young lady was trying to go about her day, and she's younger, so she has, luckily she was smart enough to, instead of reacting the way we all probably thought she was or would act ourselves, she took out her phone, and that's the best way to combat stuff like that.
Yeah.
And use that as your ammunition. So when when stuff comes back to you, you can show like, listen, this chick is crazy, or she's doing this on purpose or whatever. Me personally, being older, I've learned to just try to shy away from all that kind of craziness. Let people say what they gotta say, But when somebody's physical towards you, like you're trying to prevent you from doing something that you're trying to do, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
that's where it gets tough because, especially, me being a father and I'm trying to get someplace and somebody needs me, there's nothing stopping me from getting that done.
Yeah.
So Nana might have a problem.
Yeah.
She's in my way.
Yeah. I let me hear what you got to say, babe.
Also, that's the part I don't understand. Like, old lady, like, trying to stop her. What's the point? Like, did she call the cops while she's trying to keep her there? Or, like, what's the point in keeping her there,
Yeah.
Like, if you call the cops and, like, you're waiting for the cops and, like, you're trying to make her wait, maybe. But, like, what are you doing? Like,
well, that's what, when you bring up these kind of questions, that's why I put myself in a situation. And I say, what? How would I think about this? I wouldn't, unless we have a diagnosis for this woman or we know her background or we know her personally, we don't know whether she's crazy or not or just a mean old bitch, but.
Exactly.
You cannot tell. But I would like to think that if I was in that situation, I don't know what I would do in that situation, but I think I would like to say, you know what, I'm going to film this. I might even laugh about it if I don't have to just bust through here and trample this woman to get where I'm going because I have an emergency. But I would like to think that I would sit there and be like, all right, I'm going to err on the side of sympathy right here, with this woman thinking that she's crazy instead of just wanting to physically violate her, thinking that she's just completely racist out of just being an evil person. I'm just thinking that maybe this woman's crazy. I'm not going to lose my shit. I'm just going to go about my way and hope the best for her, hope she gets the help she needs or die soon or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't know what I do situation, depending what situation. If it was a situation where it wasn't dire and I need to get someplace, definitely pull out the phone. Conversation with her would probably stop, and I would probably talk to the kid to calm the kid down, let him know I'm not going to do anything to
Yeah.
his nana,
Yeah.
and try to talk to him. But like, it was somebody for her. Are you going somewhere? Does your parents know what's going on here? And try to talk to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As so this way, at least they got me on tape, trying to protect myself,
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
de-escalate the situation with this child who's being traumatized by Nana, the fucking maniac.
Maybe after this video, if his
Yeah.
parents saw this, like they'll be like, "Yeah, maybe you should have hang out with your nana that
Yeah,
much."
are they gonna be like, all right, you know, mommy, you got to go to a home now. You know, we tried to keep you here when nobody else wanted you. So, yeah,
we were your last hope, Nana. Now you got to go.
Yeah, and I don't even know if she's that old. Oh shit, that's Jodie Foster. Nah, you know, I don't even know if she's that old, man.
She's not that old.
No, she don't look that old. Old enough, probably know better, unless you're crazy. So I don't know, man. That's how I kind of handle it, I guess. Chad, this would be a good thing to throw at you at the moment. What, you know, looking at this, you heard how we were talking about this and saying, you know, how do you handle something like this? How do you approach something like this? You know, somebody yeah, they're doing something vile, but maybe they're a little nuts. Maybe they deserve sympathy. How would you handle this? What do you think? See what the chat says about this.
Is this one poll worthy or not?
You want to do a poll for it?
Is it poll worthy, you think?
We can. Let me see. Here's what I do for here's what I would do for the poll. What should I say? Does this woman deserve sympathy, or is she just a vile racist? You know, how would I phrase this?
Is this bitch crazy or racist?
Okay, you know what? I like that. I like that. Is this bitch crazy or racist? You know what? I'm gonna go with that. Is this bitch crazy or racist? And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put for the answers. I'm gonna put,
yes, no, both.
I'm gonna put crazy. I feel bad for her.
That's gonna get 0.
She's racist. Fuck her.
It is.
Or a little of both. A little of.
Oh, if you put that,
both.
then that makes everything crazy.
Does that make complicated? No. I mean, because you know what? This is complicated.
That's pretty straight to the point, right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put this up. Start poll right now. Wait a minute.
3 minutes.
Oh, content doesn't meet guidelines. I can't put this bitch crazy, I guess. Okay.
I thought
Throw the asterisk for the eye, I guess.
Is this chick crazy?
Is this respectable lady?
Is this chick crazy? Let me see if I can get away with that. Nope, because I have something too close to. This is too close to.
What?
She's racist. No sympathy.
There you go. No sympathy.
No sympathy. Now let me see. It might not let me do it because it says racist. Oh no! There we go.
Racist.
I did it. Yeah, it didn't like bitch and didn't like fuck. So you can't fuck a bitch on Twitch. You know? Let's go to the chat and see how this goes here. See what they have to say about it.
I already saw someone say like, "Nah, that bitch is a racist."
Did you see that in the chat?
Yeah.
I'm not getting any. I can't see the poll here, so I can't. It's not giving it to me. Did I actually start
See it now? What happened?
I don't know.
Did you hit start?
Dang.
I think I hit start. Let me see. Yes. Now what I can do is I can tell you the results so far. I can put up the results for you. Let's see here.
It'll tell us what it's done.
Nobody feels sorry for this chick.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But a little bit of both is actually leading in the polls right there. Everybody said, "Oh, fuck that bitch." No, I don't feel anything for her.
Yeah, when you put that sympathy there, I was like, "That's gonna get 0."
And you were right. It got 0. Ain't nobody giving this woman their sympathy at all. Nobody feels bad for this
The
chick.
best sympathy she gets is a little bit of both.
Yeah, because a lot of people saying, "Fuck her, don't care." Yeah, people, that's actually kind of funny though. That's for nobody. There's not one sympathetic person in this audience. We got 3. No, we got 1 person.
One person.
1 person. So that poll will be up in a little bit. So like a 3-minute poll. But it looks like a little bit of both is going to win. Look like a little bit of both is going to actually be the one. Tell you what, while that is happening, we probably have about a minute to go. We're going to get into our next segment. We'll even holler at the old school chat. See what they're up to. Yeah, we'll holler at the old school chat in a little bit. Yeah, see what y'all up to. So we'll come back, say hello to the old school chat, and check out the final results for the poll right after this. See, now it's not working. Oops. Jesus.
What?
Let's see here. 21 minutes, 14 seconds. I don't know if it's playing an ad or not. So I'm just going to sit back and do nothing because it might end up playing 2 ads while that's happening. Yeah, I ain't going to do anything. It was doing this last night. Got to a certain point where I couldn't tell if it was playing an ad or not. Well, I ain't going to touch it now. But you still stuck with me, people.
Ads run for like a minute, right?
Yeah, it's a minute, so.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let me see here. It's about to be done. So I'm just going to say, it's stuck with a little bit of both. I think that's where that's going to end up at. Tell you what, we'll come back and check on that later because it looks like it has some time left. Moving on to more slightly depressing stories here.
Oh my God.
I know.
We still going down this hole?
I know. I'm sorry. It hurts so bad. We almost wrapped up. I tell you, I'm gonna end it with something nice though. I'm gonna end it with something nice.
Hey, when you said car driving chihuahuas, I thought we were gonna see, like, those tiny cars for kids and chihuahuas driving in.
Well, we're talking about a full. No, it was a goddamn car thieving chihuahua.
No, there was a video like that. A cat was driving a kid's car and 2 chihuahuas sitting next to her.
We ain't gonna do nothing like that here. No, this show is not a meme. Okay. Oh. All right. You know what? It's not gonna be as bad and painful as it sounds. Just bear with us for a moment here. So let me just say this. Notice that a lot of Africans, they're happy. It's not like here in the States where it's kind of bad to say this. No, with some Africans, not all, again, but with a few Africans, they are more than happy to tell you how much they don't like the gays. I'm saying this because I've even seen it up close and personal. They have laws against it in certain African countries. Kind of makes you wonder how homophobic Black Panther is. Look at it. He's like, it's not the problem. We kill homos with Wakandan technology. Vibranium bullets. No,
They put a little bit of vibranium in their ass.
Yeah.
And then it's just
there you go.
Everything.
You're straight now. And get this man the shield. You can't really be that anti-gay when you wear a tight-ass black leather catsuit. But there is one African leader out there who, again, is more than happy to say, I do not like the gays. And he says it not on the side, not in conversation. He'll say it in an interview, which disturbed one particular U.S. ambassador. This is the president of Zambia that just says, "No, this is not natural. No, we cannot have this. We have laws against it."
Zambia is a religious conservative country, and it has some of the toughest anti-homosexual laws in Africa. Many in this congregation are avid supporters of their president's stand against gay rights and appalled at the American diplomatic intervention. And the Zambian leader was unequivocal about his stand on the issue when he spoke to us.
We are saying no to homosexuality. Why should you say we're going to be civilized if we only allow it? Are you saying we are very primitive now because we are frowning upon homosexuality? Even animals don't do it.
Wow. He kind of looks like Gary Coleman a little bit. Later on in life. Gee, this gets, this is when you hear about how much they don't like it. I mean, again, this is a very conservative, religious conservative country too. And it's a scary thing when they have laws against people just probably being what they naturally are, man. It's crazy.
We'd be forced to do it because we want to be seen to be smart, to be seen to be civilized and advanced and so on.
The row blew up after 2 men seen here with their lawyer were jailed for 15 years for taking part in what's known in the country as a crime against the order of nature, the legal term in Zambia for gay sex.
When the president doesn't want to hear what I have to say, he gets all the
America's top diplomat in Zambia, in the light suit, appears to have had a cordial relationship with the Zambian leader up until now. Here he's being shown around the State House gardens in Lusaka. But the US diplomat said he was personally horrified at the jailing. And in an
he should be horrified by that mullet he got. That little mini Billy Ray Cyrus shit he got going. Hey, come on, man. When your mullet is strings in the back of your head looking like cornrows or something, cut that shit.
Man, he keeping hope alive back there. Let him go.
Is it a mullet or his hair is long and he just pushed everything back like that?
I don't know, but I know that mullet
looks weird both ways. Doesn't matter. But.
That mullet is looking like most man's comb overs. That is bad.
Characteristically tough statement for a diplomat. The ambassador lambasted the government for corruption, said poachers got lighter sentences, and went on. Decisions like this oppressive sentencing do untold damage to Zambia's international reputation.
Yeah, because it's fucked up, man. Some of these African countries, not all. Africa's a huge continent, but some, it's a huge continent, but they're really fucked up over this, man. I don't want to say primitive because that could sound racist too, but it's definitely ass backwards and stupid.
I mean, if you don't want to give them gay rights like gay marriage and everything, don't give them the rights, but at least don't put them in prison because they're having sex and shit,
I mean, when you look at this, they try to justify this shit all kind of ways. And I'm going to tell them, just like I told these dumbass Belgians with this really fucked up tradition of black, not just blackface, black body with this character called the Savage, even though, as somebody reminded me, I forgot to put it in my segment yesterday, how in Belgium they have a horrible, violent, grotesque past of colonialism.
Oh yeah, they do.
Congo, they went in and they cut people's hands off who weren't meeting their quota for amounts of work, and then they had the fucking nerve to turn around and call black people savages. Fuck you, all of Belgium. Fuck you in your ass. But
if you go one by one, the whole European countries have that kind of history.
No, I mean, it's stupid. It's fucked up. I never want to go to Belgium with that kind of shit. I remember I want to travel the world. Belgium and kiss my black ass. Never want to
go to Belgium anyways. It's so tiny.
Funny thing is, I think I passed through Belgium at one time. But I wonder why people wanted my autograph. Hey, it's him. But no, I'll tell Africa, just like I tell these stupid ass Belgians, not Africa, but at least Zambia and in other countries like it. Get your shit together, man. The fucking world is moving on. Stop being backwards. This is stupid. I say this because it does. I mean, yes, it sounds like not a very intelligent thing to say when you say stupid. Surely you could think of a better word. No, it's fucking stupid. Because they come in with all this weird shit to justify it. They got witch doctors who come in and say it's evil, it's some sort of homosexuality, some sort of black magic. They make up shit. They make, what's that? Hold on. They make up this whole thing. Like, I don't know if people remember, I don't know if you remember this. Maybe you're too young. I mean, you didn't get over in Turkey, but I don't know if people remember the eat the poo-poo guy. Do you remember the eat the poo-poo guy? Eat the poo-poo guy. He talked about, this is how he talked about, he said that even gay people have these habits that nobody else will do. They lean over and serve poo-poo like soft-serve ice cream, and their gay partners eat it like it's a softie cone.
I've taken time to do a little research to know what homosexuals do in the privacy of their bedroom. One of the things they do is called anal licking, where a man's anus is licked like this by the other person, like ice cream. And then what happens, even poo-poo comes out. The other poo-poo's out, and then they eat the poo-poo. The other one they do is they have a sex practice called fisting.
You know, eat the poo-poo. And these people sit up here like they listen to a fucking college lecture. Taking notes and shit.
Taking notes.
Taking notes. Yeah, if you look at...
He's showing it physically and everything. He lived it there. I was
Like,
like,
yeah, how'd you...
do you
yeah.
like this shit?
So how do you know about it in such detail?
Yeah.
Look at that guy like, I'll take a scoop.
Wait,
He's like, thanks to porn. I know all this detail.
Yeah, these people, look at this. They in there like they in a goddamn college course. Taking notes and shit. You know, this is ridiculous, man. You know, and the funny thing about this, him talking about eat the poo-poo. I've heard these kind of practices from straight people more than I've heard from gay people. You don't believe me? Ask Chuck Berry. He'll give you a few recipes. You know, this guy.
Damn, that guy, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's doing a lot of shit, but I know that you hear that he was straight, but he loved his poo-poo breakfast.
Yeah. And he's like, and they have this thing called fisting. It's just like, oh man, okay, man, like anybody can do that kind of shit. It's not only for gay people, and those are like fetish things, you know. Like it's not like about being gay or not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, maybe African countries stop dealing with all these stupid shit that doesn't make sense for themselves and try to keep their resources stolen from like other nations.
Well, I mean, I know there's a cultural history that is more complicated than just saying, why don't you just do this and do that? You know?
I know. I'm just saying, like, try to be more logical and try to keep your gold and diamond to yourself and make some money and, you know.
There's better shit to worry about.
Yes. Much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is what happens when you have, you know, one person that goes out into the world and come back and tell everybody else what's going on. They come back with their truth and their own story that they want people to run with and share. You know what I mean? I don't know what the infrastructure, the internet infrastructure is in Zambia.
But
yeah, but it sounds like, you know, they're very closed off and don't understand that, you know, the world has moved on. You know, and what they're talking about is very archaic at the moment. So again, I just think it's a case where you have the gatekeepers seeing what they're seeing and say, "Oh, we don't want this shit bullshit here," and they are taking and you know and forcing the narrative that they want and keeping these people where they want them to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as soon as they get more internet cafes going out there, I think you know they're gonna be where they at.
Yeah. For that, they need more money to have in the country. That's why these countries became so religious by missionaries and stuff. Like, give them the religion and keep them like dealing with these kind of stupid shit so they cannot deal with the real stuff and we can go steal their shit.
Yeah, it's just another form of keeping people ignorant and keeping them down, man. I mean, I'm sure this guy believes that you know, that homosexuality is bad, but at the same time, he's also telling a lot of people shit that will keep them ignorant and in power too. And like I said, I've experienced this shit firsthand, man. I've told this story. I'm not gonna go deep into it, but you know that time I was at my nephew's wedding, and he had an African preacher saying this shit. Hey, Victor, love you, man. I'm not even talking about you. My nephew's a smart guy. He's a doctor. He's a very intelligent, smart guy, and his wife's from Africa, and that's why they had this guy there. But fucking, you know, that guy was stupid, and I had to say something because he's bringing that ignorant shit over here.
And out of nowhere.
And out of nowhere, he's at a wedding talking about my nephew's marriage, and he brings up this anti-gay shit, and I just said, I don't want to hear that shit. I stood up and said, you know, I don't want to hear this, and I walked out. And that fool was looking at me because I interrupted his sermon, his fucking homophobic sermon. I looked back at him like, yeah, I interrupted your sermon. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Look, right.
I'm like, this is a straight wedding anyways. You don't need to talk about it.
You know, take into account how some people feel in there. Keep your stupid homophobic ideals to yourself, man. Don't assume that everybody's in here is gonna like all of a sudden be converted because you put it out there in the name of God. Fuck you.
Yeah, something like that happened to a wedding I went to as well. You know, the preacher up there is talking about this is the union under God that needs to be seen, a man and a woman. I said, what are we doing here? What's going on? What's happening? Not a man. And I'm like, wow, how did you just railroad these people's wedding with this bullshit, man? Can you just say I do and let's keep it pushing? Nah, you gotta throw your rhetoric in there. I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
B.
exactly, man.
Ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know, man. I mean, the world is so advanced right now, and yet there's so many stupid things that we gotta learn to move on, man. We gotta learn to move on. It's a new age, and it's gonna get to a point where people are not gonna have any choice. It's just gonna be how life is, man.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. All right, everybody. We'll come back with one more fun thing. Maybe a couple. We can do it fast because it's late. If this commercial break works, right after this. All right, I'm gonna assume that this is working. I pressed the button. I know enough time has passed. I'm just going to give myself a minute and assume that this is working. I'm not going to say anything.
It doesn't show the commercial part anymore?
It doesn't show the little bar showing me that this is...
Yeah, we might have to ask them about that, my brother, and see what's going on with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's playing. Because somebody the other day said I pressed it twice and played 2 commercials. So, so yeah, I'm going to assume that this is working, and that I'm looking at this right now. I'm looking at this right now, and I'm just going to say, I see where it's playing in one part.
All right.
Yeah, in one part, I think. I don't know.
You don't know. Let's keep hitting.
In some part, I know. I played like 2 commercials in a row. I want to put you guys through that. So I see where it's kind of counting down. So I think instead of giving me the bar, it's giving me actual numbers. So, let me go ahead and get prepared. Go ahead and get my face ready, just in case. Just in case. Just in case. I've been waiting on you. Glad you're back. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just act like the commercial played, and we'll leave it at that. Got one more thing for you out here. Maybe 2. But let me look and see what we got here. Oh, man. Okay, this one. I don't know what the hell this is. This is, let me move you over so I can talk to you. Sometimes, man, some things we get really deep with. Mm-hmm. Some things we get very, very, very deep. Some things we go in.
We see how deep Corey can
we get very detailed. We get we have philosophies and beliefs that we go into.
Lost in the details.
Lost in the details. But now we're at the point we have straightforward foolishness.
Of course, that's the best kind sometimes.
That's the best kind, and this is straightforward because I don't even know what the hell is going on here. And I don't mean to profile, but this looks like this might be Africa. But while we're here, we'll just stay and visit for a little bit. And there's so only I don't know. This might not be. It looks like someplace in Africa because it looks like one of those Roman film productions.
This is the Florida part of Africa.
Yeah, well, Hollywood or whatever. Yeah, the Florida part of Africa. Yeah. And it would, man. You know what? You're right. Jesus, you really hit it, man. Because this is something that Florida man would do. Maybe parts of Africa and Florida should work together because I'm sure if Florida man was out there doing a robbery like this, it would go down the same way. While Florida man is robbing people, he's being robbed at the same time. You see this right here where this man is he's taking money from a cash register at gunpoint. He's got some loot behind him. He's got some stuff I think he's going to put on the floor. Oh, there it is. Some stuff dropped. So he's dropping money. He got all this money trying to stuff it in his pocket so he can get out there and go about his business, So he can put all the money in his pocket and go out there and be a good citizen. Pay his taxes, be a consumer. But notice what happens when he starts dropping money on the floor. This is when the shit gets weird. Look at this. What is this? Is this a zombie?
It's a kid.
What is this? Did this dude just fall out of his wheelchair? The fuck is going on? Oh, he was hiding.
That was a robbery inception. It was a robbery in a robbery.
Yeah. It's not even a robbery anymore. It's just like, you drop something, let me pick this up, don't kill me. Wee.
Yeah, I'm just going to slide my ass on out of here. Hope you don't notice me. Oh, this is our last bit of foolishness. This is the last bit. I said that was going to be the last bit. No, this is our last bit right here. And again, this is straightforward. News reporter tries to do a story while being attacked by a man-eating pig.
Τώρα, όπου μετράνε τις πληγές τους. Εκεί είναι ο Λάζος Ματικός. Λάζο, έλα Λάζο μου, έλα.
300 σπίτια λέει τουλάχιστον.
Γεια σας, καλημέρα. Έχουμε ένα θέμα. Γιώργο, μ' ακούς, έχουμε ένα γουρούνι εδώ πέρα το οποίο μας κυνηγάει από το πρωί.
That pig is like, I like you. That pig is like, come here.
I like saying I want you.
Yeah, I like you. That pig is like, I want that booty.
Right?
Ass smell like slop.
Yeah, you want that other white meat. I love it. Let me get that other white meat.
Έχει μετατραπεί πολύ.
Boy, that pig, that pig is trying to fuck. I don't know what country this is.
I think it's Greek.
Is it? Okay, that's what I thought.
Because the guy says Kalimera, which is Greek.
I was looking at the letters and I thought it was
yeah.
Greek. Well, over in Greek, they don't give Greece. They don't give a fuck. This man, if you notice, this man is not happy. He's not like laughing while he's running. He's like, "Fuck, help me, man! Shit, somebody help!" And they just all there. He's so crazy.
Λάζο.
And they're not even trying to cut away. They're just following this.
Προσπάθησε να αποκαταστήσει τη σχέση σου. Αυτή λέγεται χειρομέρα. Λέγεται
Try to
χειρομέρα.
repair your relationship.
Λοιπόν.
Pig is like, remember me, bitch? When you killed my brother?
Oh man, the pig apocalypse.
Yeah, you know it'd be funny if they came back and that dude was gone, but that pig was holding the microphone, just burped.
Damn.
Well, you're not gonna see him anymore. Hey, you know, like they're laughing at this dude. They listen to he says, man, he says it's biting him.
Καλημέρα, είναι ο φίλος μας από το πρωί, έχει έρθει και μας είπα.
Είναι θηλυκό, Λάζο.
Oh, we're laughing, but you know, hey man,
wow.
Pig can be a dangerous thing. We just had a woman.
Those pigs?
Well, I don't know but those pigs, somebody told me, I think you were around, somebody said they can bite through bone.
Damn.
Yeah, we had a woman here in Texas. She was killed by feral pigs. They took her to the hospital and she died from her wounds.
Feral pigs means like boar?
Boars are like, well, I don't know about boars, but they said feral hogs. I don't know if those are boars, same thing as boars, but you look right here. That's Time. Time.com. Texas woman killed by feral hogs. That dude, the sheriff, he was saying it's a terrible sight. That woman's probably missing fingers and shit. You know,
The wild ones are like wild, but this doesn't look like wild one. It looks like a farm pig.
I don't know, man. He's getting pretty wild to me right now. Let's get crazy.
Hey, I thought we was gonna get taken out by nukes or zombies. Nah, pigs.
Nah, pigs, man. No chimps, no zombies, pigs. Yeah, getting apocalypse by bacon, man.
You know the Animal Farm like that?
Yeah, I'm in the book Animal Farm.
The most delicious apocalypse ever.
Oh, we're about to get out of here, y'all. Good having you here tonight. A lot of people stayed with us, even though it's late.
Awesome.
We appreciate that. Appreciate you guys being with us right now. Having a good time with you guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. Hogs eating people. Dogs driving cars. It's fucking pandemonium, man. Pig Caesar. No. Oh. Let's see. What does that say? Beta, beta, B-hap. That's all. Oh, that's all, folks.
Foggy Pig and his comeuppance.
It's 1:19 in the morning in Miami. JC Blood says, "Well, glad to have you, man."
Yeah.
It's 1:19 for me too. God
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, it's late. Wait a minute.
Time, yes.
Geeky Girl Game says, "Love you." Hey, love you too. Been having a great time with you guys. Thank you so much for staying up late with us, and thank you for being here. We're gonna read one email, and then we're gonna get out of here. And just to make sure I met my quota on everything I'm supposed to do, let me actually play one more ad, and then we'll be out right after this.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw a couple of people earlier saying like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta go to bed. They look like little kids who don't want to go to bed. It's like, oh, I gotta go to bed.
Oh, sorry, y'all. Sorry. We'll let you go to bed. We got a commercial plan, and we'll let this play, and then we'll be back, and then you have permission to leave. Read one email, and then we'll be on our way. Yeah, we don't have much to go. Oz, let me move you over so we can get these emails.
Yes. Move me over.
Yeah, move me over.
Scoop me over.
Every time you tell Oz you're gonna move him over, like he feels about it. Like
he's a big guy. He's not easy. That's why it takes so long. So hard. But it's been fun, y'all. This whole Twitch thing is fun. All right. And welcome back. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. We've had such a great time with you tonight. I hate to go, but we're going to read an email, and then we have to leave.
I got a quick shout out, if I can just say it real quick.
From who?
Congratulations to Ashley and Lamar Neal. These crazy kids done got married.
Oh, why'd you do that?
They got married Saturday, I think. Just wanted to shout them out. I love the black love. Keep it going. Congratulations, and keep it popping. It's dope.
Yeah, no, congratulations.
Congrats
to you from all married couples right here.
Yeah, welcome.
As you can see, it's not so bad. I've been enjoying myself.
Good times ahead. Hopefully.
Hey, are we doing the show Friday?
Yeah, we should. Yes.
Okay. All right. We got that going.
Got a relationship show on Friday. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
on whose relationship?
Yours. I even saw a game today saying like relationship questions. Like, should I get this for the show? Just like, I don't know.
Are the questions for us?
For us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it'll be the first one.
Do you want that, or I thought like you would think that's cheesy, so I was like,
no, we can answer those. It can be a mixture. We don't have to be deep and heavy with all of it. We can answer light questions too.
Okay.
We talk about topics that we bring up. It'd be kind of random. It'll be very looser than probably any show that we do.
We'll have a meeting tomorrow.
Oh, really? Okay. Thank you. What time? Would you like to arrange something now?
No, we'll arrange later. Let's not
steal
people's time.
Okay, because I have a very busy schedule tomorrow. I have to fit you in between my other meetings.
My schedule.
You gotta find time.
Schedule.
Schedule. Excuse me, sir.
Schedules.
I was listening to y'all, man. I was listening to y'all cracking up.
Here's a
oh man.
Here's a suggestion for commercial check-ins, baby. I got this crack on my screen. Might need you to read it for me. Having a what does that say?
Having a spare device such as a tablet or old phone. By logging on to Twitch using a separate non-paid subscribed account, you'll be able to see on the side if you're on commercial break or not.
You know what? That is a great idea.
Genius.
Yes. Genius. It's either genius or I'm just stupid. But that is
the poll up for that.
Yeah, put it right up my ass. Yeah, that is a great idea. I have an iPad that I could bring by here and not even sign in to our account. Just keep it separate so that we can watch and see if a commercial break plays. So you're exactly right. I should hire that man. Give that man a raise.
It's a good idea, but it should show on your system. So
the system should work when you get down to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. When you get right down to it, that's what should happen. But right. I think that
Thanks, Ron Mexico, for some of the foolishness tonight as well.
Yeah, Ron Mexico sent a lot of foolishness, but we already started the show when he sent them.
Oh,
so
okay.
Couldn't get them. Or maybe I was at a movie. Ooh, saw a real good movie tonight, y'all. Real good movie. Might be one of my favorites of the year. Before we go, I want to go to the chat. Anybody want to take a guess at what this movie might be that I'm talking about? And actually, let me
I was
move.
about to say.
Don't say it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Before you ask.
Star Wars: Rise of the Skywalker.
Let me see. Where did I put you guys? Where are you? I'm not saying. But
Ain't
chat,
saying. All right,
do y'all wanna take a guess as to what movie I saw this evening? That one of my favorites of probably famous one of my favorites of the year, maybe.
Somebody said Cats.
Somebody said Lady and the Tramp. Let me see here. 9 Lives too. Somebody said 1917. Somebody said Cats. Could be Cats. You know, we got several screenings coming up this week. A lot of them, and I really haven't said all of them yet, but they're stacked. Cats could be one of them. Somebody said 1917. Somebody said they're sure about that. Was it a stupid Christmas movie? Somebody said Our Marriage Story. Jumanji. Jumanji's a good guess.
A stupid Christmas movie.
The Banker. Nah, that ain't coming out. That thing's banned. I think it's bankrupt. Yeah, a lot of people guessing Jumanji. Live action Frisk the Cat. That don't even make no goddamn sense. That would actually be cool though if they did. Yeah. A lot of people guessing Jumanji 2. It's either Jumanji 2, Star Wars, or somebody said the Story. Our Marriage Story. That's a good one. Somebody took a guess and said Uncut Gems. That could be all those. But you'll have to find out this Wednesday when we do the movie review extravaganza. Let me go over here and say hi to the OG chat family. How you guys doing over there? They over there guessing too. A lot of them are guessing 1917. Ooh, there go those hands that we were talking about. Yeah,
Belgium chocolate hands.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, they made chocolates out of it. You know Belgium chocolates are famous?
Jesus, Belgium, you are fucked up. Seriously, man. I mean, you know,
no shame or nothing.
No, you are a completely fucked country, man. I hope I talk to somebody from Belgium. I might even push this like every other show.
I mean,
somebody
let's think like all Belgian people are not gonna be like that.
No, not all Belgian people are not gonna be like that. But the fact that the country, you know, I get it. Some people, you know, it's hard to go against tradition. I get it. But fuck, man. Seriously?
Well, at least in Germany, Nazis accept that's not cool.
Look at this. Lunch is on you, Corey. Wild boars.
Shit, lunch will be you, Corey. Damn, the way they're looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, those would bite.
They're looking like, damn, we'll have sex with you and then eat you.
Or do it at the same time.
At the same time. Yeah. All right, y'all. It's been a lot of fun. Good times. Having another our second Twitch night. And it hasn't been bad at all. You guys are awesome. Belgium seems, I'm looking at what they say in the chat. Belgium seems to be a place that midsummer shit would happen. Yes, it does. Let me see here. Fuck Belgium. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not trying to talk about all Belgian people at all, but and don't get mad at me. I mean, that is bad. Now, of course, I can see people hearing about the stories of the South here and our Confederate statues and Trump and wondering what the hell is wrong with us. So, gotta have a little understanding right there.
So what the fuck is wrong with the whole world then?
Yeah, the world. I just want to shed all my body limitations and move to another planet, but I can't.
Or
yet.
Move somewhere with nature. You don't have to deal with people.
Yeah, I don't do nature. I'll starve out there. Unless we can get Amazon to deliver out there, then I'll be all right.
If you have enough money, you can hire some people.
And we don't. So there you go. Thank you very much, sir.
No, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Good times being back.
Yeah.
Good times having you back. And I want to thank all of you who have been watching tonight. Chat, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Both chats. And we will see you tomorrow, earlier show, no screening tomorrow, on the weekly Roast and Toast with Billy and, of course, Martin.
Yes.
So we will see you guys then. Until then, and let me make sure that everything is all right here. I'm just making sure we have one thing straight. All right, y'all. That is it. Thank you very much. We are out. But remember, even when we're not streaming, and we're doing it all the time, so we're not gone for that long. But when we're not, we're always thinking about you. So do not ever hesitate to pop open that keyboard, type in for us, K Cool Mans. Well, that's it. Bye. K Cool Mans at gmail.com. That's KCOOLMANC at gmail.com. You email us if you got questions, comments, compliments, insults, input, and or advice. You want to be part of the show? Too late. We're done. Be back tomorrow with another show and more after that. So if you want to be a part of those shows. in an email, put any information that you think it takes to get a hold of you. Bam! Oh, up in your home, hollering at you on the host of the world, dude. The house calls. On Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, type in Double Toasted. Want some private time with me on the Facebooks? Type in Corey.Coleman.5. I'm too busy out there hollering at these people. Mr. Oz Green.
No doubt. Check me out on Facebooks. Oswald Green. It's with an S and an extra E at the end of green. Instagram. Oz, what up? Oz _ what up? Or email me at Oz_what up@gmail.com. Miss Mia, talk to the people.
Hey guys, follow me on Instagram, Mia M. Coleman. Easy peasy.
Easy and peasy. Bring your easy peasy ass on down here to the World Famous Upload Studios. Now with 2 snack-ass couches. All you gotta do is email us. kcoolmans@gmail.com. Let us know what your plans are for Austin when you're coming through. Come see us. All right, everybody. That is it. Have fun with it, but we gotta go. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whatever you are listening to or you are watching this, you know what to do. Goodbye and stay toasty.